अशोक भाई नमस्कार।
नमस्कार नमस्कार।
टेक सेवी कमिटी रो चेयरमैन चेंज करना इमेज
हाँ चेंज कोच
नेट लगो
नेट लागुଛି ନା
ये देखिए से जो कौन लेफ्ट ही है राइट टा किन हो माने उल्टा आसु तो लेटर जा
कृष्ण बाबू खुशबू सिखोची कि आपन को
से होती है नथला तो
अशोक सर गुड इवनिंग।
ऑन 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 करंदु ताकू देखि दवा डॉक्टरानी की देखि दवा
दे से ठीक है भला ड्रेस रे नहीं।
अच्छा 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 हो
अब सच्चा थोड़ा है
अशोक सर गुड इवनिंग। गुड इवनिंग गुड इवनिंग।
बढ़िया मोटा আছে ना
आरंभ करी कोलो साउंड
पत्रा गुड इवनिंग।
गुड इवनिंग आज्ञा कौन कृष्ण बाबू पूरा एकदम बाजी चमकुचंती।
गुड इवनिंग सर
सर गुड इवनिंग।
रंजन केतरा कलेक्शन हैला मेंबर्स
भाना मते पचारले
रंजन रंजन केतरा
अच्छा।
कलेक्शन हैला कलेक्शन केतरा हैला बोली
रंजन
रंजन बोला खाता आने पे
ताको सुनाय गलानी बोधे
हां
सुना गला
हां सुना गला से आ कान आखी
बहुत स्मार्ट
माइने 30 जन रही थी
ओनली
हबो लास्ट 10 दिन रे करिवा कलेक्शन
कार्ड देखी देबे
हां चेष्टा करिया भाई भाई ना कोन करिवा
हां
हाँ तिरुपति हाँ एबे पूरा एकदम सेक्सी देखा गला जीवन मैंने आपण कोन लैपटॉप रे अछंदी कि ए सॉरी मोबाइल रे अछंदी कि
अरे मो लगौछि सेटा एटा लगैतले एटा करूछि सेटा एडी प्रेजेंट
सेक्रेटरी साहब आपनकर इमेज टाको चेंज करंदु बैकग्राउंड वर्चुअल बैकग्राउंड
सेटा होगोनी यार से लैपटॉप आज कोन सब प्रॉब्लम तो कोन
ना ना हबनी काई मु फोपाड़ दियो सेटा आउ डाणो
प्रेसिडेंट कोन हो गोटे पठै देबे
कोन असुविधा होची पठै दिबी गोटे
प्रेसिडेंट कोन हो गोटे पठै देबे
तिरुपति कहले पठै दी भाई ना
हां मु जानती सेति में कोइली
सर आपण शेयर स्क्रीन करले मु छाडीबे सर आपण
सेटा केमिति करा हबो शेयर स्क्रीन टा भाई
आपण ये लो करी सर होस्टिंग लो करी
रोंदरो मु आपन को को होस्ट कर दूची मु को होस्ट कर देली आपन को
हां हां ठीक है
तोटा 15 को डाकी देलो नोटा होत पर्यंत छाडियोनी
हौ भाई ना कोन हला एटलीस्ट समस्त मुह देखिवा ना भाई ना
हां हम कोन हला तुम कोइला हम तुम घर पहुंचू
भाई ना अपन डीएल भाई ना कोरोना कर भाई ना अपन फोन कर दन भाई ना ठीक है
आपे 10 जन पार्टिसिपेंट हेले नहीं
हां आस्ते आस्ते हेबे
अने 6:30 रो होबो 7
6:30 हमरो रखा आइची
हां
आमे समस्त तो अलस हो ना आज्ञा आस्ते 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 जीवन है नमस्कार भाई ना से बैकग्राउंड टा चेंज करन तू
हैं
बैकग्राउंड टा चेंज करन तू
हां करछ
କରୁଛି ଯେ ସିଷ୍ଟମ ରେ କରିବି।
अच्छा मोबाइल रे भी ही परिवो
ହଁ ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ କରିବି ସେଇଟା ସିଷ୍ଟମ ରେ କରିଦେବି। ସିଷ୍ଟମ ରେ
एबे सिस्टम रे बसुनांती
ହଁ ବସିବି ଆସିବ କରିବି।
सर ओनली 10 सर
हाँ
10 जन अछंती
आस्ते आस्ते आसीबे
हाँ सर
हमको अब उपाय भी नहीं ना जगिवा छड़ा कृष्णा को आपण लैपटॉप सामने रछन तो
हां
लैपटॉप रो स्क्रीन टा तो टिके आगु आनंदु
स्क्रीन तक आगु
हाँ माने टिके आपण को सामना पट को आनंदु सो दैट आपण रो विजिबिलिटी टा टिके बड़ रहइबो हाँ बस ठीक है ठीक है किशोर तमे टिके नोटिस करथा जो जो मेंबर माने जॉइन करिवे ताको टिके कहि दियो
Green टा
वर्चुअल
change
बैकग्राउंड
करिया।
टाको चेंज करिवे
ये लाइट निजे नदी
याको डाक्टर टिके फोन करी किरण मांदी की फोन कर दियो आस्का वेंकट को टिके फोन कर दियो किशोर
ଆଜ୍ଞା।
हेलो पाठी सर नमस्कार। आज्ञा नमस्कार।
नमस्कार ब्रह्म बाबू
नमस्कार नमस्कार।
ଭଲ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆଜ୍ଞା?
ହଁ ସାର୍ ଭଲ ଅଛି, ବହୁତ ଖୁସି ଲାଗୁଛି ଜୁମ୍ ଟା।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା
ଆଉ ଆର ପାଳି ତ ବହୁତ ମଜା ହେଇଥିଲା ମ୍ୟାଜିକ ଶୋ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା
ସବୁ ଦେଖୁଛି ସାର୍, ସବୁ ଦେଖୁଛି।
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ଆମକୁ ବି ଭଲ ଲାଗୁଛି ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ଜଏନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆକ୍ଟିଭଲି, ଆମକୁ ଭଲ ଲାଗୁଛି ଆମକୁ।
ହଁ ସାର୍ ହଁ ରହିଲି, ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା
ହ୍ୟାଲୋ।
ସାର୍ ନମସ୍କାର।
ନମସ୍କାର। କରେଣ୍ଟ ପଳେଇଲା ନା କଣ?
ନମସ୍କାର।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ନମସ୍କାର। ସେଟା ଟିକେ ଲଗେଇ ଦେଇଛି ଇଏଟା ହଁ ବାଇକ୍ ତ ସମୟ ଜ୍ଞାନ ଗୋଟେ ନାହିଁ କଣ ତୋ ପାଇଁ ବୋଲି ମିଟିଂ ନ ଜଗିବ କି ରେ ଟାଇମ ଜ୍ଞାନ ନଥିବ ବୋଲି କଣ स्क्रीन टा आणे स्क्रीन टा आणे चेक नहीं तो कैलकुलेटर की दूर
जीवन ना बाबू को कहतु अलग मोबाइल रे ऑन करिवो
हाँ हाँ ठीक है हाँ
सो दैट टिके नंबर ता अधिक लागिवो
अच्छा ठीक हाँ तुम मैंने भी डाउन कर हैं हे राकेश तू डाउन कर है ना
तिरुपति
हाँ
से झियो पिला गुडा को आसीबे
ठीक है
देवानंद पात्र आज जॉइन करनी तो
रंजित भाई गुड इवनिंग तिरुपति गुड इवनिंग
सुमन
मैंने गुड इवनिंग
इवनिंग भाई ये रविंद्र मुझे फोन कर दो ना
हाँ कर दो मैंने
हाँ कर दियो ठीक प्लीज
ओके ओके
भाई मु जॉइन हे सारची आ 5-10 मिनिट भीतर आसुची वीडियो रे
भाई ना थैंक यू आमे आमे आपन नाटा देखि देलु भाई
तमे गोटे गोटे ना पचारछ तो मु सेति आगरो कहि देली मु प्रेजेंट अछि 5 मिनिट रे वीडियो रे आसुची
नहीं थैंक यू आपन कहि देले थैंक यू आमे आपन नाटा देखि देइछु
थैंक यू पंडाऊ
थैंक यू ऑल मु आसुची गोटे 5 मिनिट्स
हां भाई ना एटा घरे भी कहि दियंतु जियो को भाउज को भी भल लागि
कहि सारची जे हमर फॉर्मेलिटी सरले सम डाकी
हां भाई ना ठीक अछि
ओके
काट बोली हम फोन करले उठोनो
हां तमे फोन करा को मु सेइटार का बैकग्राउंड तयारी करथली
बैकग्राउंड टीए कहथिलो
हां
अशोक भाई ना
हां
आपण विजय को टिके फोन कर दियंतु विजय विजय
ओके
ताको कहिबे आमे कहिले का जॉइन किरणजी जॉइन करिवे
हेलो हां इवाला थैंक्स फॉर मीटिंग
तू ऑन कर दे बाबू तो ऑन कर दे मुझे भी सेटिंग स्क्रीन पड़े ना अच्छा अरे कौन साउंड सुना କହିଲା ତ ସେପଟେ ପଳେଇବ ହେଲା ପରଚେଜ ରେ ହେଇନି କହିଲା ସେ ବାର ଡିଷ୍ଟନ୍ସ ହେଲା ଆଚ୍ଛା ରୋଷେଇ ସେଠି ସେଇଟା ଭାବୁଥିଲି ନା ହଁ ନମସ୍କାର
କଣ କହିବି ବିଜୟ କୁ ଆଜି
ବିଜୟ ଖାଲି କହିବେ ତୁ ଜଏନ କରିଯା
ଏଇଟା କଣ ବନ୍ଦ କରିଦେବି
ଆମେ 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 କହିଲା ପରେ କିରଣଜୀ ଜଏନ କରିବେ
ଡିଷ୍ଟର୍ବାନ୍ସ ହବ ନା ସାଉଣ୍ଡ ଲାଗିଥାଉ
ବାପା ନା କଣ କହିଲୁ ବାପା ନା କଣ କହିଲୁ ବାପା ତାଙ୍କ ରଙ୍ଗ କେମିତି କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଭଲ ତାର ଲେଖ ଭଲ ଭଲ ବୁଝିବ
କଣ କରୁଛ ରଞ୍ଜନ କଣ ଖବର
Hello, good evening.
ଗୁଡ୍ ଇଭିନିଂ ଗୁଡ୍ ଇଭିନିଂ
Now,
ଗିରି ସାହେବ କୁହ ମିସ୍ଡ କଲ୍ ଟିକେ ଦେଖିଦିଅ
miss call ଅଛି
ଗୁଡ ଇଭିନିଂ
କଲ୍ କର
sir, good evening.
କଣ ଖବର?
ବେଶୀ ସାଉଣ୍ଡ ହେଇଯାଉଛି। ସାଉଣ୍ଡ ବେଶୀ ହେଇଯାଉଛି।
ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ଜୟ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ। ନମସ୍କାର ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଜୟ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ।
ନମସ୍କାର।
ବହୁତ ସାଉଣ୍ଡ ହେଇଯାଉଛି।
ନାଇଁ ନମସ୍କାର।
ସାଉଣ୍ଡ ହେଇଯାଉଛି।
ନମସ୍କାର।
ठीक है।
ଏଇଟା କାଟିଦେଲେ ହେଲା।
ନାୟକ ନମସ୍କାର।
ଆଜ୍ଞା ନମସ୍ତେ।
ନମସ୍କାର।
गिरीश भाई
ଟିକେ
नमस्ते।
ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରନ୍ତୁ।
ନମସ୍କାର। ଜୟ ଜଗନ୍ନାଥ।
ନାୟକ
जीवन
ସାର୍
सर
ଟିକେ
नमस्ते।
ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରନ୍ତୁ।
ନମସ୍ତେ ନମସ୍ତେ। ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ ନମସ୍କାର।
ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଆଇଡି ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରନ୍ତୁ। ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ଭାଇ
पुनः रेवेन्सा कॉलेज ରେ ରଖିଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ।
ହଁ
ପଠେଇଛନ୍ତି କି
ନାୟକ ସାର୍
ମେଲରେ?
ଟିକେ ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରନ୍ତୁ।
ପଠେଇଛନ୍ତି?
ନାୟକ ସାର୍
ହଁ ସାର୍ ହଉନି ସାର୍ ମୋର।
ହଉନି ଅଛି ଠିକ ଅଛି ସାର୍।
ନାଇଁ ସାର୍ ଡିଭାଇସ୍ ନଟ୍ ସପୋର୍ଟିଂ।
ଠିକ ଅଛି ସାର୍।
ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ କଣ ମେଲରେ ପଠେଇଛନ୍ତି?
ହଁ ମେଲ ରେ ଏଥିରେ WhatsApp ରେ ଅଛି।
व्हाट्सएप में दी दे।
ମେଲ ଛାଡୁନାହାନ୍ତି।
ଜ୍ଞାନ ଆଇଡି బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ చేంజ్ କରନ୍ତୁ।
ఆదిత్యని గ్రామీణ నచ్చలని దొరకంలో కలుసుకున్నాను. అతనికి నాలాగే ఆవకాయ అంటే ప్రాణం. కోరుకున్న వ్యక్తితో పెళ్లి జరిగితే బంధాలు వికసిస్తాయి. గ్రామీణ నచ్చలని పెయింటింగ్ శుభ్రం చేయడానికి.
ଜ୍ଞାନ ଆଇଡି ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରନ୍ତୁ।
ନାଇଁ ମୋର ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କଲେ ହଉନି।
ହଉନି
ମୁଁ ଦିଥର ଯାକ ଲାଷ୍ଟ 2 ଟାଇମ୍ସ ମୁଁ ପୁରା ଟ୍ରାଏ କରିସାରିଲି।
ପଜଲ ଲାଗା ହଉଛି।
ଭାଇନା ଆପଣଙ୍କର ହଉନି କାଇଁ ମାନେ ପଛଆଡେ ବେଶୀ କଷ୍ଟଲି ବହିଜା ରହୁଛି।
କଷ୍ଟଲି ବହିଯାକ ଅଛି।
ଆପଣ ପ୍ଲେନ ସିଟ୍ ରେ ବସନ୍ତୁ ହେଇଯିବ।
ପ୍ଲେନ ସିଟ୍ ରେ ବସିଲେ ହେଇଯିବ?
ହଁ 100%।
ହଉନି ମୁଁ ମୋ ମୁହଁଟା ଦେଖାଯାଉନି ପରା। ତମେ ପରା ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଟାଇମ କହିଥିଲ।
ନାଇଁ ଦେଖାଯାଉନି ଯେ ଆପଣ ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଟା ପୁରା ପ୍ଲେନ ରଖନ୍ତୁ ବୋଲେ ହେଇଯିବ।
କାମ କଲେ ହବ। ତମେ ମୋ ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଦେଖିବ ନା ମୁଁ ଦେଖିବ? ଯୋଉଟା ଡିସାଇଡ କର ମୁଁ କହିବି।
କଣ କହିବି ଭାଇନା କିଛି କହିପାରିବିନି ପୁରା ଏବେ। ନାଇଁ ଏବେ ଆଉ କିଛି କହିପାରିବିନି।
ନାଇଁ
ଏବେ ଆଉ କିଛି କହିପାରିବିନି ପୁରା।
ହଉ ଠିକ ଅଛି ପରେ ଫୋନ କରିକି କହିଦବ।
ହଁ ନାଇଁ ମତେ ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଆସିନି ଆଜ୍ଞା।
ଗୁଡ୍ ଇଭିନିଂ।
ଗୁଡ୍ ଇଭିନିଂ।
ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ସେକ୍ରେଟାରୀ କୁଆଡେ ଗଲେ? ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ସେକ୍ରେଟାରୀ କୁଆଡେ ଗଲେ ଦେଖା ଯାଉନାହାନ୍ତି?
ଥିଲେ ତ ସେକ୍ରେଟାରୀ ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଥିଲେ ତ।
ଅଛୁ
ଭାଇନା
ଅଛୁ ପୁରା ପୁରା ଅଛୁ ଆଜ୍ଞା।
अच्छा
ପାଟି ଶୁଭିଲେ ଦି ଜଣ ଯାକ ପଦାକୁ ପଳେଇ ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି ନହେଲେ
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ
ମତେ ଟିକେ ମେଲ ଟା ପଠେଇ ପାରିବେ କିଏ
ଟିକେ ଜଗିଦବା।
ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଟା ମେଲ ପଠେଇ ମତେ ନା ଟିକେ ମେଲ କରିଦେବେ
ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଟା ଆମର WhatsApp ରେ ଅଛି ବୋଧେ।
व्हाट्सएप रे छड़ाइजो
WhatsApp ରେ ଛଡା ହେଇଛି ଡାଉନଲୋଡ କରିଦିଅ ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ।
ଆମ ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ର ତାଙ୍କର ପୁରା ପ୍ଲେନ କ୍ଲିୟର ସବୁ ହଉଛି କଣ ବା
ସବୁ ହଉଛି ବୋଲେ ସିଏ ପୁରା ଜ୍ଞାନ ସାହୁର ସାଙ୍ଗ।
ମାତ୍ର ତାଙ୍କର
ଜ୍ଞାନ ସାହୁର ଆଶୀର୍ବାଦ ଅଛି।
ତମର ପୁରା ପରଫେକ୍ଟ ଅଛି।
ହଁ ଠିକ ଠିକ ଦେଖା ଯାଉଛି ଏଇଟା।
ମୋର ତ କଲେ ହଉନି ଆଉ
କଣ ଗୋଟେ ଟେକ୍ନିକାଲ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ତମର ସେଠି ହଉଛି ବୋଧେ। ସାହୁ ସାର୍ ଆସିଲେ।
नमस्कार
ସାର୍ ନମସ୍କାର।
नमस्कार
ନମସ୍କାର ସାର୍ ସାର୍ ଆମେ ତ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ହିଁ ଜଗିଥିଲୁ ସାର୍। ସାର୍ କମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟରରେ ବସୁନାହାନ୍ତି ସାର୍ ଲ୍ୟାପଟପ ରେ କି ଡେସ୍କଟପ ସାମ୍ନାରେ ବସୁନାହାନ୍ତି ସାର୍।
ବସିବା ବସିବା ଆରମ୍ଭ।
ନାଇଁ ଆପଣ ବସିଲେ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିବା ନା।
ଆଚ୍ଛା
गुड इवनिंग
सर नमस्कार सर नमस्कार
ନମସ୍କାର
ସାର୍ ନମସ୍କାର ଜ୍ଞାନ କହୁଛି।
ନମସ୍କାର।
अतुल आओ अतुल प्रियंका कौन ज्वाइन करियो अतुल
हाँ, सर।
प्रियंका कौन ज्वाइन करियो
ସାର୍ ନମସ୍କାର ପୂର୍ବତନ ସେକ୍ରେଟାରୀ ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣମତା ମୋତି ସାର୍।
ତ୍ରିପତି
हां को
ଦେବା ଜଏନ କରିନି କି ଆଜି।
ना कहीं करनी की
ମୋର ହେଇପାରୁନି।
ତାକୁ ଫୋନ ଟେ କରିଦଉନ ଟିକେ ଦେବାକୁ।
हां कर
ରବି ପଟ୍ଟନାୟକ ଥିଲା କାହିଁ ସିଏ ବି ଆଉ ଦୁସୁନି।
वेंकट
ହଁ ଭେଙ୍କଟ ଉତ୍ତମ
ଗୁଡ ଇଭିନିଂ
वेंकट उत्तम आसिना
ସେ ଅଛନ୍ତି ସାର୍ ଲାଇନ ରେ।
କିଏ ଅଛି?
ଭେଙ୍କଟ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଲାଇନ ରେ।
ନାଇଁ ଆସ୍କା ଭେଙ୍କଟ ନାହିଁ ବ୍ରହ୍ମପୁର ଭେଙ୍କଟ।
ବ୍ରହ୍ମପୁର ଭେଙ୍କଟ।
नाइन से बदलाइन नहीं
ବିଜୟ
तिरुपति फोन कर दियो
हां फोन कर
ବିଜୟ ଆଉ ଟିକେ ଯାଉ ଭାଇଙ୍କୁ କହିବା ଜଏନ କରିବା ପାଇଁ।
केते जण मेंबर हेलेनी
ଏବେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆମର 38 ହେଇଛନ୍ତି।
38
ହଁ ବିଜୟ ବିଜୟ
हेलो ज्वाइन करना
तिरुपति
हां
तब फेस ऊपर लाइट पड़ची से लाइट ऑफ कर
हेलो
एटा बंद कर जा लाइट
हां फेस ऊपर लाइट रिफ्लेक्शन होची
लाइट बंद करो भाईना।
ठीक
तमर भी रंजन रंजन
हां
तमर भी फेस ऊपर लाइट पड़ची
हेलो गुड इवनिंग ଆପଣ
ये लाइट है ठीक है हां लाइटिंग
हेलो
देखो ଏବେ ठीक है ला
हेलो गुड इवनिंग
हेलो
हां भाईना ହେଲା
ତମର ଏଇଟା ପବନ ଉଡୁଛି ସବୁ।
ଫ୍ୟାନ ଲାଗିଛି ତ ଉଡୁଛି ଆଉ ଫ୍ୟାନ ପୁରା ଉପର ଲାଗିଛି
ତମ ସେ ଧୂଆଁ ଧୂଆଁ ଲାଗୁଛି କାଶ୍ମୀର ଫିଲ୍
रंजन
हां भाईना
से पीआर बालन के
ସେ ଇଏ କରୁନ ସିଏ ହଉଛନ୍ତି ଆମର ସିଏ ହଉଛନ୍ତି ବିଦ୍ୟା ବାଲନଙ୍କ ବାପା।
हेलो
ବିଦ୍ୟା ବାଲନ ହିରୋଇନଙ୍କ ବାପା ସିଏ।
मोबाइल उड़ा खोलो रे तोर
ମେମ୍ବର୍ସ
मोबाइल
ମେମ୍ବର୍ସ ଆମ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଜଏନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ବିଦ୍ୟା ବାଲନଙ୍କ ବାପା ବି ଅଛନ୍ତି। ହଁ ଆକ୍ଟ୍ରେସ ବିଦ୍ୟା ବାଲନଙ୍କ ବାପା ବି ଆମ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି। ସେଇ ହିସାବରେ ଲେଟ୍ ଅସ୍ ଟକ୍ ଆକର୍डिंगली।
अरे बाप हैं सो फॉर्चूनेट प्रेसिडेंट
ହଁ ସେ एक्चुअली ମାନେ କିରଣ ଜୀଙ୍କର ସେ ନୋନ୍।
ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ସାର୍ ଆମର କ୍ଷେତ ହାତ ବଢିଲାଣି ନି
କଣ ହତା ବାବୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଚେଞ୍ଜ କରୁନା
କରୁଛି ସାର୍ କରୁଛି
ତମେ ଏମିତି କରିବ ବୋଲେ ଆଉ କାହାକୁ
କଣ ସାର୍
हेलो
राव सर नमस्कार।
नमस्कार
सर नमस्कार।
राव सर आसले कि सर नमस्कार नमस्कार
हेलो हेलो गुड इवनिंग
नमस्ते सर
गंगराज गाరు నమస్కారం బాగున్నాను
अंगराज बाबू नमस्कार राव नमस्कार
नमस्कार नमस्कार
नमस्ते नमस्ते
अरे नमस्कार।
राव नमस्ते
नमस्ते नमस्ते
अंगराज बाबू नमस्कार
जीवन हेलो
କୁହନ୍ତୁ କୁହନ୍ତୁ
आपनकर वीडियो आसुनी सर देखंतु
ଭିଡିଓ ଆରେ
ନାଇଁ,
ଭିଡିଓ
ଆସୁନି।
କଣ ଆସୁନି ଦେଖିଲି ଆସୁନି
ना ना
हेलो
ହଉ, ଦେଖ।
गुड इवनिंग
ଗୁଡ ଇଭିନିଂ ଗୁଡ
ଭଲ ଅଛନ୍ତି
ଆସିଲା ନାଇଁ
ହଁ
ବାବୁ
ହଁ
ना ना असला असला यू आर लुकिंग वेरी
नमस्कार
चार्मिंग
नमस्कार
हां हैप्पी
नमस्ते नमस्कार
नमस्कार सेक्रेटरी सर गुड इवनिंग
जीवन नाइन ମୁଁ ଦେଖାଇଲିନି ତ
हाँ हाँ पूरा हिरो कौन
ସମସ୍ତେ ହିରୋ ଭାଇନା ଏଠି ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ
अरे अरे
ଭାଇନା ନମସ୍କାର
नमस्कार
ଆପଣ ତ ବଡ ହିରୋ ଆଉ କଣ ଅଛି ଜୀବନ ଭାଇନା ଏଭରଗ୍ରୀନ ହିରୋ
ओके थैंक यू
ପାଡି ସାର୍ ନମସ୍କାର
ଏ ଗଲା ହୋତା ଆଉ କଣ ଆଜି ରଥଯାତ୍ରା ଉପଲକ୍ଷେ କଣ ସମ୍ବଲପୁରୀ
ହଁ ଭାଇ ଆମେ ସବୁବେଳେ ଓଡ଼ିଆ ଲୋକ
ହଁ
ଭାଇ
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ଆମେ ସବୁ
ହେଲା
ବାଂଲାଦେଶ ଲୋକ ଆଉ ନାଇଁ କି ଭାଇ
ମୁଁ ଓଡ଼ିଆ ବୋଲି ଗର୍ବ କରେ ପରା
ଆମେ ହିନ୍ଦୁସ୍ତାନ ବୋଲି ଗର୍ବ କରୁ ହେ
ନାଇଁ ନାଇଁ ଓଡ଼ିଆ ବୋଲି ଗର୍ବ କରେ ଆଜ୍ଞା
ମୁଁ ହିନ୍ଦୁସ୍ତାନ ବୋଲି ବଡ ଗର୍ବ କରେ
ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆଚ୍ଛା ହଉ ହଉ କାହାର
विश्व
କି
जी
ସ୍ନେହ
विश्व जी
ସାର୍ ସାର୍ ଭାଇ
तमर
ନମସ୍କାର
वीडियो नमस्कार नमस्कार वीडियो आसुनी देखो
ଭିଡିଓ ଆସୁନି ବୋଲେ କଣ ସେ ଗଲା ଥର ଆମ କହିଥିଲେ ଯେ ସେ ପଛପଟ ଲଗେଇ ଦେଇଛି ସେ ଆସୁନି ଆଉ
कौन खाली टेक्स्ट बार एसोसिएशन बैकग्राउंड टा आसुची आ किछ आसुनी
ଗଲା ଥର ମିଟିଂ ର ଭାଇ ନା
ओ हो
କଣ ହେଇଛି ତମର ଗଲାଥର କଣ କରୁଛ ତମେ ଏଡି ଇମେଜଟା କରୁଛ ନନ୍ କର
କଣ ସେ ଟ୍ରେଜରର ବାବୁ ବତେଇଲେ ଆମେ କରିଦେଇଛୁ କେମିତି ସେଟା ଯିବ ଖୋଜୁଛୁ ହଉନି ପରା
ଏଡେ ଇଏରେ କର ଭିଡିଓ ଚଲା ଷ୍ଟପ୍ ଭିଡିଓକୁ
କୋଉଠି କୋଉଠି
ଷ୍ଟପ୍ ମ୍ୟୁଟ୍ और ଷ୍ଟପ୍ ଭିଡିଓ ନାହିଁ କି
ହଁ
ଷ୍ଟପ୍ ଭିଡିଓରେ କ୍ଲିକ୍ କର
ହଁ କ୍ଲିକ୍ କଲି
ସେଠି କ୍ଲିକ୍ କଲେ ଚୁଜ୍ ଭିଜୁଆଲ ବ୍ୟାକଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଆସୁଛି ନା
ଇଣ୍ଟିଗ୍ରେଟେଡ ୱେବ କ୍ୟାମ୍ ଅଛି
ଆଁ
ଇଣ୍ଟିଗ୍ରେଟେଡ ୱେବ କ୍ୟାମ୍ ଅଛି
ନା 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 ଯୋଉ ଷ୍ଟପ୍ ଭିଡିଓ ପାଖରେ ଗୋଟେ ଇଏ ନାହିଁ କି ତୀର ଚିହ୍ନ ବିରି
ଭିଡିଓ ସେଟିଂ
ହଁ ଭିଡିଓ ସେଟିଂ ମାର
हां वीडियो सेटिंग कर ली तापरे
वीडियो सेटिंग नहीं है तो मैं आउट पकड़ आसिला रे
बैकग्राउंड एंड फिल्टर्स
हां बैकग्राउंड ये करो
बैकग्राउंड
एंड फिल्टर्स
हां
असला विश्वजीत असला
ଆସିଲା
या खाली कंप्यूटर हो ना एतर हो मोबाइल रे
हां
या कंप्यूटर हो ना मोबाइल हो
କମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟର କର
कंप्यूटर मोबाइल रे बोलो नहीं
मोबाइल हबनी
ବୋଧେ କମ୍ପ୍ୟୁଟର କର
मोबाइल रे मनोज हेई परिबो डीएल भाईना को पचार दियो
आ छाड़
डीएल भाईना मोबाइल रे कर पाछोंडी त्रिपति तमरो बहुत डिस्टरबेंस होउची तो तमरो बोते दीटा सिस्टम तमे साउंड ऑन करछो जदि दीटा सिस्टम पाखरे ऑन थिबो गोटे गोटे ऑफ कर दियो
रंजित लेटेस्ट स्टार्ट
ठीक 7:15 रे हम स्टार्ट करबा 7:15 रे जॉइन करिवे किरण जी संगे संगे हम स्टार्ट कर दबा
भाईरा नमस्कार
नमस्कार नमस्कार
members a great motivational speaker is going to address us today.
Hello.
So I would once again request all my
Namaskar.
dear members to kindly inform their
हाँ
family
बोल भैया
to attend this. Family मानको पई ए प्रोग्राम टा this will be a wonderful program. तो समस्त को घरे भी कहि दियंतु पिला मानको to join. Buji and sir has joined but madam is not visible.
She will join shortly.
Acha, but you stay here, Buji.
Okay.
Tripati?
হ্যাঁ কো
साहू सर अछन तो
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা ये लैपटॉप टा प्रॉब्लम सेडे ऑफिस रे सिस्टम ने विषय साउंड
ତାପରେ ଅନୁସାର ସାଥକୁ ପଠେଇ ଦେ ଏଟା ଲିଙ୍କ ଟା ତା ଯେ ତିନି ଅପ ଖୋଲି ହେଲା କୋନଟା ନାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ ଅଛି ୱେବିନାର ଅଛି ଚାଲିଛି
आ 4 मिनिट परे हम स्टार्ट कर दबा किशोर टिके अनम्यूट करो तमे सही हिसाब रे ये कर दबो
जोर से
Vijay, can you hear me?
हाँ tell me
हाँ ठीक 7:15 रे please ask Kiran ji to join.
Okay.
And mu Pooja ku madhya I have made her a co-host.
Okay. Oh yes.
Pooja, I think you are sharing the screen.
Yes, sir. I am sharing the screen.
Okay, okay. खाली आमको टिके छाड़ दबो मझिरे जेतोला हमर नेशनल एंथम टा इन्वोक हबो सेही समय रे काइंडली allow us to play the audio and the video.
Oh, sir. ठीक है.
After that you can start.
Okay, sir.
I would request all my members to kindly mute themselves so that others will not be disturbed. This is 7:15. Now let us start the meeting. The meeting is now called to order. A very, very happy Rath Yatra to you all. Jai Jagannath. Now may I request our Chairman Greetings Committee, Sri Krishna Chandra Sahu, to kindly coordinate.
Thank you.
Krishna, please.
Thank you, President. And this opportunity given to me. I once again welcome to you all, esteemed members, to this virtual meeting. I, on behalf of the BA, extend good wishes to our members who have celebrated their birthday and wedding day anniversary on this auspicious month of Car Festival, and those who are going to celebrate incoming days of this month, who are going to celebrate, for whom I pray before Lord Jagannath to shower them with a lot of happiness, good health, and wealth in their way of life. Now I invite the Ramnaran Patro to write national anthem. So please stand. Ramnaran Patro, sir.
Thank you, Chairman, sir. Sir, national anthem पूर्व टिके मो आजर तिथिवार उपर कहूचे नीलांचल निवासाय नित्य परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय नमः। आषाढ़ शुक्ल द्वितीय तिथि पवित्र रथयात्रा दिवस रे आपणकर और आपण परिवार वर्ग और जगतर समस्त प्राणीकर मंगल हो। एबे आपण आमे नेशनल एंथम को सुनिबा टिके आज एबे टिके ठिया पड़िबा समस्त प्लीज स्टैंड अप।
ऑडियो टा बाजी पड़नी कि राम बाबू?
हां देखो करते सर।
हां राम बाबू ऑडियो टा बाजू नहीं। पार्टी रे गाई परिवे?
समस्त मिसी गाइदा
राम बाबू किछ व्यस्त बने छाड़ दियो तो पार्टी रे गाई दबा। पार्टी रे गाइबा प्लीज प्लीज स्टार्ट।
जनगण अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब
सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंग विंध्य हिमाचल जमुना गंगा
उच्चल
जलधि तरंग
तव
तव
शुभ
शुभ
नामे
नामे
जागे तव शुभ
आशीष मागे
आगे गाए तव
तब जय
गाथा
गाथा
गण गण
गण
मंगल
मंगल
दायक जय हे
हे
भारत भाग्य
भाग्य
विधाता
विधाता
जय
जय हे
जय हे
जय हे
जय
जय
हे
हे
जय
जय हे
A friend in need is a friend indeed. असुविधा समय जो समस्त साहाय्य करते सेटा कहा जाए फ्रेंडशिप.
तमे कहया त सुनियो
तो दिस इज प्रूव. थैंक यू सो मच. टेक्निकलिटीज कौन हुए कि बेले बेले ठीक समय टेक्निक हमको ठकी दिए. Anyway, thank you. Now please continue.
sorry
Thank you. I request our Prabhat Mishra sir to write the oral piece. Prabhat Mishra sir.
Yes, sir.
Mishra sir.
Shubha Sandhya, all of you.
Sir.
Hello.
हाँ शुभ संध्या. प्रभात continue.
Sir. Let us stand up and pray for world peace for 1 minute. Please stand up.
So, okay, Saras sir, please wedding anniversary. Please declare the wedding anniversary of this month.
Hello. Huh?
Saroj Kumar Sahu sir. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wedding anniversary.
Sarosh, continue.
Hello. Yeah. Good evening
Please be
to all
seated.
to this webinar, and attending my happy greetings in this auspicious day of Rath Yatra. I very much delightful to Chairman PJ Greetings Committee to give me opportunity in this August presence to wish marriage anniversary of our beloved members such as Jivan Kumar Das, Prashant Kumar Patnaik, Vinod Kumar Sahu, Bhagirathi Panigrahi, Suman Kumar Pushti, Sampurna Kumar Patra, Vishwaranjan Das, Sandeep Kumar Mishra. So I, on behalf of all the members of Tax Bar Association, wishing a successful life and good health, and may God bless all those married couples to maintain their marital life in a blissful manner. Thank you.
Thank you. Now I request our Vice Chairman Girish Mahapatra sir to birthday greetings for our members.
Girish, please unmute.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
On behalf of Tax Bar Association, I wish a very happy belated birthday to following members and wish them all the success in their life. Brajabandhu Sasamal and Suman Kumar Prushti on 1st July. Our great presidents Ranjit Padhi on 2nd July. Dayanidhi Sahu and Navin Chandra Behra on 3rd July. E. Kishore Kumar Patra on 5th July. I wish them all the success in their life. And again, I wish a happy birthday in advance to the following members. C.A. Pramod Kumar Panda on 13th July. Sanjeev Kumar Mishra on 15th July. T. Venkat Rao sir on 15th July. C.H. Badrinarayana Patra on 17th July. Saroj Kumar Sahu on 19th July and Rajkiran Padhi on 28th July. I wish all of them a success.
Thank you all greeting members team. And now I request President to continue the proceedings.
Thank you, Greetings Committee, for such a wonderful coordination. Now, may I request our smiling Secretary Tripati Patra to read out minutes of the last meeting.
Thank you,
Tripati,
President. Am I audible? Yep.
Yes, audible.
Jai Jagannath to all. The minutes of 9th General Body Meeting held virtually on 26th June 2021. Meeting was called to order. President invited Sri Krishna Chandra Sahu, Chairman Greetings Committee, to do the needful. The chairman invited Sri G. Ramnaran Patra to invoke national anthem. Then chairman invited Sri Girish Mahapatra to wish the members those having birthdays in the month of June 2021. Then chairman invited Sri Ranjit Vatsha to wish the members those having wedding anniversary in the month of June 2021. Finally, Sri Pravat Kumar Mishra requested all members to stand up for 1 minute silence prayer for world peace and for the departed soul of father of Sri Dayanidhi Sahu. Secretary read out minutes of the 8th General Body Meeting for its confirmation. President informed the House about the selection of Sri Sasank Shekhar Das as an executive body member and Sri Tripati Patra as special invitee in the Ganjam Bar Association. President appraised the House about the AFTP financial assistance scheme for pandemic COVID-19 affected members and also informed that 2 of our members were benefited by it. The names of the beneficiaries could not be disclosed as per the instruction of AFTP. President invited Sri Arun Kumar Sabat sir to give his blessings to all members. President invited Sri P.K. Naik, Chairman Index Committee and his members to speak on works conduct under the GST Act, along with discussion on recent amendments and notification. There was very good instruction by members. Treasurer cum Finance Chairman, Committee Chairman Sri Ranjan Kumar Sahu requested the members to pay their annual subscription on or before 31st July 2021. Secretary Sri Tripati Patra informed the House regarding the completion of process of groups insurance scheme for the consecutive second year. Then Sri Jivan Das, Chairman Recreation Committee, announced about the first virtual entertainment program scheduled to be held on 27th June 2021 and requested all members to share the virtual links to their families and relatives. Vote of thanks presented by Vice President Sri Ipari Ashok Kumar. Then the meeting was adjourned. Now over to President.
Thank you so much, Tripati. Should we confirm the minutes? Kindly, okay. This is confirmed, Tripati.
Okay.
Now appraisal of the entertainment program held on 27th June 2021. So as for the first time, we have hold a meeting, an entertainment program, virtually, which we feel everyone is satisfied with the program. And if the if this pandemic continues, physical meeting we would definitely have such virtual programs, such entertainment programs in near future also. Second, आमे गोटे सेमिनार करितले on TDS and TCS 30th June रे. Actually एटा एमती हेतिला, the Ganjam Chamber of Commerce was as such holding a program on a seminar on this TDS and TCS provisions. Some of our members had requested us to hold a seminar on this. We had contacted Arun Sabat sir, but Sabat sir expressed his inability to deliver before the second week of July. So we didn't want to lose this chance. So we also joined with the Ganjam Chamber of Commerce, and ultimately Ganjam Chamber of Commerce and Tax Bar Association jointly hold this program. And our member B. Vijay was the speaker who spoke fantastically. 3 of our members were panelists there. Sri Rajendra Prasad Sahu, Sri Pramod Kumar Panda, and Sri Devanand Panda were the experts, were the panelists. That also for the first time we had decided to have such panelists. And our Vice President Sri Ipari Ashok Kumar was the moderator for the question and answer session. So that seminar was indeed a good program. So yeah, we would also conduct similar programs in future. Now, sirs, today is Rath Yatra, and we all were supposed to enjoy this Rath Yatra along with family. But unfortunately, again, due to this pandemic, we are not in a position to go to Rath Yatra, to see the Rath Yatra and celebrate the event. आजिर दिन आमे चाहिलुनी जे समस्त को प्रेशराइज करके गोटे कॉम्प्लिकेटेड इश्यू इनकम टैक्स बा जीएसटी ऊपर आमे डिस्कशन करिया पे आमे चाहिलुनी वी ऑल आर स्ट्रेस्ड तो आमे केमिति स्ट्रेस फ्री रहिबा तो ताकू डिस्कशन करू करू हमर रिक्रिएशन कमिटी सजेस्टेड टू इनवाइट ए ग्रेट मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर किरण जी. So I on behalf of all members of Tax Bar Association thank the Recreation Committee for thinking of such a beautiful program. तो से हिसाब रे हमर आज आमे करूचे गोटे मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर आज हमर आछंती. And now I would like to request our Jivan Bhaina to introduce our great motivational speaker Kiran ji. Jivan Bhaina, please introduce Kiran ji.
Okay. Thank you, President. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Bhaina, you are not audible, Bhaina.
Okay, now I am audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. Thank you, President. Good evening, everybody. Sri Kiran, a prodigy. Motivation is never external. It is an emergence arising out of the flowering of the heart, conveys Kiran ji from Sahayata. Born in 1971, Sri Kiran did his schooling in a Gurukula ashram, university topper in graduation from Parampur University, Odisha, completed intermediate examination in chartered accountancy, an intense inner calling when he was 25, encouraged him to serve humanity, to grow spiritually, to help themselves, to help others. He emerges from a lineage of land and experienced teachers dedicated to the upliftment of their motherland and world at large. He has widely traveled, conducting lectures, guided meditations, stress liberating, and effective decision-making workshop for corporate and government executives, professionals, decision makers, change maker of society for over 20 years now. He has conducted various sessions in organizations such as Bombay Stock Exchange, Indian Merchant Chambers, FICCI Ladies Organization, Bombay Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Reliance, NTPC, BEL, IOCL, SPIC, NALCO, National Defence Academy, National Police Academy, Airport Authority of India, Godrej and Bias Private Limited, etc., to name a few. He has had intense interaction with governors and chief ministers of several states of India for upliftment and development of the people. He has also conducted several motivating retreats for the youth across the country. Kiranji had addressed several conferences and platforms like Rotary, Lions, Gymkhana Club, Ladies Study Circle, etc. In the past, Kiranji met His Excellency, the then President of India, late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and had a prevailing discussion on the educational process within the country at Rashtrapati Bhavan, New Delhi. The impressed missile man acknowledges that this noble cause should reach all the students who are the future of the nation. He had received the Mahavir Mahatma Award at Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi from Sri Shivraj Patil, the then Home Minister of India. His wisdom, coupled with a blessed ability to pray and transfer the state of divine energies to others, has helped thousands of people from a wide canvas of social strata and professional backgrounds. He is presently the founder and principal faculty of Sahayata, a socio-spiritual organization with a vision to help all, enabling them to help themselves and help the society at large. Needless, knowledge, layperson, corporate executive, and corporate CEO, business heads alike are left spellbound by his exposition and the transfer of higher energies, which increases the levels of consciousness, leaving the receiver more efficient, relaxed, enhanced, and successful. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Jiban Bhaina, for the wonderful introduction. Actually, Jiban Bhaina has read out all his achievements. Now, let me tell you, let me inform you all members, Kiranji is a family. Kiranji is the elder brother of our member B. Vijay and the son of our senior member B. Gangaraju. He is a family. Thank you, Kiranji. Now, before Kiranji starts, let me acknowledge the presence of two important persons with us today. We have with us Miss Pooja Sahu. She is the program coordinator of Sahayata International, Berhampur. And second, and most importantly, everybody knows the famous actress Vidya Balanji. Everyone knows she is so popular worldwide. So we are so fortunate to have with us today father of Vidya Balanji. Pyare Balan sir is with us. We never know Balan sir, neither he knows us. This is because of Kiranji only. Balan sir is here with us today. Balan sir, thank you so much. We acknowledge your presence here. We welcome you to this program, sir. Thank you so much. Kindly stay with us. Thank you so much, sir.
Can we not see his photo?
Sir, he is visible, sir. He is visible.
Where it is?
Sir, Balan sir is visible, sir. Balan sir is absolutely visible. Presently, Balan sir is a chief mentor in a financial company in Mumbai. Thank you once again, sir. Thank you once again. Thank you so much. Now, I request Kiranji.
Pooja can spot Balan sir.
Sir, I have spotlighted Balanji.
Pooja, can you please spot him individually? Only his photo.
Okay, sir.
Namaste, namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Sir, we all are so fortunate to have you here with us today, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
It is my pleasure to be in the midst of this august audience. Thank you very much for the thanks, Kiranji, for having invited me specially. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I would like to request Kiranji to address us. Kiranji, please.
Thank you. Namaste, everybody. Jai Jagannath.
Jai Jagannath.
Jai Jagannath.
Happy Ratha Yatra. Happy Ratha Yatra. I don't have to speak much about Ratha Yatra because all of you are from Orissa and you know. And thank you, Padiji. Thank you, Ranjitji, for inviting me to this program. And I thank all the members of the Tax Bar Association of Berhampur. And thank you, Balanji, for joining this program. Thank you so much. So let me start with a small prayer. I will be chanting a shloka invoking Lord Jagannath. So may I request everyone to either keep watching the picture of the Lord Sahayata Vinayaka, or you can even close your eyes and you can meditate on Lord Jagannath. We should invoke and invite Lord Jagannath in our heart. Mannada Shri Jagannatha Madguru Shri Jagat Guru मदात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्री भगवते नमः। मन्नाथ श्री जगन्नाथ मद्गुरु श्री जगद्गुरु मदात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्री भगवते नमः। मन्नाथ श्री जगन्नाथ मद्गुरु श्री जगद्गुरु मदात्मा सर्वभूतात्मा तस्मै श्री भगवते नमः। तस्मै श्री भगवते नमः। भगवते नमः। You can thank the Lord and you can gently open your eyes. So I would like to start with a small introduction about the Ratha Jatra. Lord Jagannatha, who is also the other form of Lord Mahavishnu, and his brother Balrama and his sister Devi Subhadra. So they are worshipped in Puri Jagannatha temple. Puri is supposed to be one of the Char Dhams, and it is said that when a person in his lifetime he visits all the 4 dhams, the Char Dham, then he is supposed to attain moksha. Moksha is no more birth after death. That is, he merges into the light. He completely communes with the Lord. He has no more attachments in this world, and he doesn't ask the Lord to give him another life to come back to fulfill his unfulfilled desires. He doesn't have anybody whom he is hurt with, that he wants to take revenge and he wants to come back to this life. Or he has given some hurt to people and he wants to repent. So he has nothing like that. So he has discovered the supreme love. He has discovered the unconditional love. Now, if a person has received that unconditional love, then he is supposed to have set right all his relationships in his life. So he has no more birth and he merges into the Lord. So when we say that we go to the Char Dhams, we go to Puri, for example, when we go there, it doesn't mean, it is not that we should understand that literally, that we visited the 4 dhams and then we get moksha. No, we receive the unconditional love of Lord Mahavishnu. We receive the love of Lord Jagannatha when we go to Puri. A person who has experienced that unconditional love, he has nothing else in his life that he wants. That is moksha, that he gets Jivan Mukti and finally attains moksha. So that should be our purpose, and the story goes on. So you can always get the story. You must be knowing, and you can always see it on the net, how Lord Jagannatha, Balbhadra, Subhadra, Balram and Subhadra, they come. They once in a year they come and visit their bhaktas. Always the bhaktas come to them, but on those days, those 10 days, starting from the second day of Ashadha Mahasa, for the 10 days they come, they go to, they visit the bhaktas, and people receive the blessing. Everybody comes and visits Puri and have the darshan of the Lord. So the story goes on. So with this small prayer to Lord Jagannatha, that we should all get moksha after this death. We should not come back to this world, to this life again, and go through this, all the suffering and all the difficulties and the struggles in this bhuloka. We move to the higher lokas. That's our onward journey. So with these few words, I would like to take up the different struggles that we all face in our life, in profession, in the personal life, in our social life. So when we talk about stress, we often, all of you are so much experienced, you are all literate, educated, you are all taking care of the law. Law is not an easy subject. You are chartered accountants, there are financial professionals in your group, in this wonderful body, the Tax Bar Association. So you have to remember so much, that is itself stressful. Then you have to interpret different principles, laws. So that again is so much stressful. Then you have to conflict with different situations, with different people. Then you are also fighting with different emotions within you. So all this is stress. So there is so much which is going on. And then on top of that, you have your family issues, you have your relationships issues, you have your financial issues. And on top of all that, we have this COVID situation which has come, the pandemic. You are fighting with your fears of your future, the insecurities. Then there are panic attacks, anxiety. So all this constitute that stress which we are all going through. Now, my subject today will be not completely handling the stress because time is too short. So I will briefly touch upon some important things which will be take home for you. You can actually, as I am talking, you can map it onto your lives. I'll give some examples. I'll talk about certain principles, and then I want you to just flow along with me, walk with me during this couple of minutes. And if you want to answer some question also, you can put it in the chat window if you are muted. Otherwise, you can unmute yourself and speak also. I would like it to be more interactive rather than me speaking. But in the initial stages, I will speak. Now, when we talk about stress, we are talking about some uneasiness in us, difficulty in us. There is some kind of a physical disturbance, there is a psychological disturbance, there is an emotional disturbance. So man is in 3 dimensions, the physical, psychological, and emotional. So there is physical stress, psychological stress, and the emotional stress. Now, we use the word disease. Disease is a physical stress. Let us break this word into 2 parts. Dis-ease. So you are not at ease. Physically, you are not at ease. It is not nice. That's not a good situation. That is also a stress. So the body has to be in good shape, for which you have your doctors and your nutritionists, you have your dietitians who have given you your how to take care of your body. You have the yoga therapists, yoga masters, you have your meditations. So all those are helping you. You have to take the proper diet. You have to have your exercise for your body. You have to have good sleep, 7 hours to 8 hours of sleep. So all that, I don't know whether you're following, but my very sincere and humble request to all of you is to take care of that. Otherwise, there is no point talking about stress and trying to do something. Your sleep is very important. I know, being financial professionals, you have so much going on in your mind that you are not able to sleep. Many of you are not able to sleep because it keeps bothering you again and again. Because our mind has become programmed like that. Now, a policeman thinks in a particular way, a chartered accountant thinks in a different way, an advocate thinks in a different way. For example, a chartered accountant thinks like detecting errors and frauds is auditing. So all the time, the thinking will be like that. The same thing continues at home, the same thing continues at every place. So that also causes stress because maybe it's a mismatch. Now, similarly, you have your mind. Now, the mind, you have some desires which have to be fulfilled. If your desires are not fulfilled, you are again unhappy. So, very important is, are your desires fulfilled? So, please ask this question to yourself. Are your desires fulfilled? Now, if your desires are not fulfilled, then you will have stress. It's as simple as that. Please work on your desires. Unfortunately, spirituality in the country, in India, is not understood properly. We feel that desires one should not have. We say God, we should have only desire of the God, or we are spiritual, we are religious. No, God will fulfill. Whatever God wants, He will give you. All that is true. But then that is at a different level. Our saints have told that. Our saints told that your desires are not fulfilled, so you are unhappy. But what did we understand? We understood that desires we should not have. What did Buddha say? Buddha said that craving is suffering. Your craving for it is suffering. Craving is different from desire. Suppose you want to have a nice house, it's a good desire. You can fulfill that desire. No, you have to work towards it. You have to be positive about it. You have to pray for it. If you are worshipping God and taking the blessings, it's very good. And your desire is fulfilled, you are a very happy man. But then if your desires are not fulfilled, you are a very unhappy man. And if you are an unhappy man, then you are going to affect your relationships. Your anger will increase. Your stress levels will go up. You will have anxiety. You will be insecure. You will be very angry. You will be short-tempered. Your health will be disturbed. Your blood pressure will increase. You will have hypertension. All this, is it required? If your desire is fulfilled, you are very happy. You are enjoying. You are giving happiness to others. You will praise everybody. You will be positive in your thinking. You will not have any blood pressure. Your blood pressure will get cured, in fact. All the other diseases, diabetes and all that will also be cleared. So first and foremost, which I would like to tell you is, please try to work to fulfill your desires. There are people who say, no, don't go for desire. Desire need not be fulfilled. No, don't you think that also is a desire? A desire not to have a desire. A desire not to have a desire is also a desire. So you will work not to have a desire, but is it possible? Just think, just don't follow. Think whether it is possible or not. Is it possible not to have a desire? Because it is not yours. The desire is coming automatically. Lord Jagannath is giving the desire. He is wanting you to have your desire so that you will work hard, you will put in your efforts, and then if it is not helping you, you will become helpless. First, you will become desperate that the desire is not getting fulfilled. That is stress. Then you will work on it, and then you will finally give up. That is indifference. Indifference is not also a good thing. But then you give it up to the Lord. You feel, I don't know. I can't do. And when you give it up, then you become helpless. But helplessness is not giving up, but giving up to the Lord. You have not lost hope, but you have given up your effort. That is what is helplessness. Again, there is a misunderstanding about helplessness. We say, if he is becoming helpless, that means he is becoming weak, which is wrong. If he is becoming helpless, he is only coming face to face with his fact that he is helpless. He can't. It is not in his hands. So when I say, I can't do, you have put in your effort. And you see, I can't do. Oh Lord, mere haath mein nahi hai. Mukichi kori paru nahi. I'm not able to do anything. Oh Lord, I can't do. I discover that it is beyond me. Now that discovery is very important for the Lord's grace to come. So when you give up, that is when you become helpless, then you surrender. Surrender what? Surrender the problem to the Lord. It is not that you will surrender. Because when you surrender, who are you to surrender? Now you surrendered. That means somebody surrendered you, right? That means you are still there. You can't surrender. People think that surrendering means surrendering myself. No, you can't surrender, because if you have surrendered yourself, then you are still there. So it is not about surrendering yourself, surrendering your problem to the Lord. So you have a case which you are fighting. Then it is very complicated. Then the opponent has a very good point and you are not getting a point. You try and try and try, and then you are not able to get a solution. You are becoming desperate. That is stress. You are becoming desperate and you are not getting a solution. You are trying. Manava Prayatna. It's your effort. You are trying. And then still it is not working. Then what happens is, oh, leave it. And you decide that it will not happen. That means you give up. That is indifference. That is again stressful. That's again stress. But then you have your Lord Jagannath. You have Lord Shri Krishna. You have your Shiva. You have your Sai Baba. Somebody, the Lord. You know that he is superior to you. You know that he is more powerful. You know that he is the ultimate advocate. You know that he is the ultimate chartered accountant or auditor or whatever, doctor. So you say, oh Lord, I give up, but I give it up to you. Now you take care. I am helpless. I don't know. You raise your hands and you say, I don't know. I can't do. Manav Prayatna, end. Sir Albert Einstein said, when man ends, God begins. When man ends, God begins. So when you end, the Lord will take over. Now when that happens, then beautifully, there are so many miracles, so many coincidences. Suddenly some help comes. Suddenly you will get an idea, you will get a thought. Now this is something which we need to discover. Now, this you already know, but I am making it more and more clear so that when you start working on it, you will start getting the grace and you will also be less stressed. There are so many methods. You have your meditation. That's also a Manav Prayatna. It's a meditation technique. You can do that. You can do yoga. That will also help you. But then depending on the grace, it will be much faster. There will be more miracles which will happen in your life. Now, what happened during the COVID situation? Now, oxygen was not there. Manav Prayatna, we did so much, but it was not happening. Then what will you do? Finally, you give up and you say, Bhagwan, the doctors are also giving up, right? They are saying, Abhi, you now do your pujas, you leave it to the Lord. Only the Lord has to do a miracle. Now, if we are to depend on the Lord at the fag end, why not before? Why don't we understand something, learn something whereby we understand how to depend on the Lord? That helplessness can come before, or that helplessness come towards the end. So, that is, we surrender the problem to the Lord, then the blessings will come. This is one method of stress, becoming free from stress. Now, I'll go into a little different subject. We'll go into our emotions. Now, when does stress come? Stress comes when there are two. Friction happens when there are two. Can friction happen with one? Is it possible? Fire, two stones rubbed, fire comes. With one stone, can you create fire? Not possible. In the same way, stress cannot come with one. Stress comes with two. Suppose I pull my hand this side and this hand I pull this side. Then there is stress. But if I pull this hand with right hand, I am pulling the left, and the left I am not pulling it on the opposite direction, I allow it to go. Is there stress if I am allowing? If I allow, there is no stress. But if I resist, there is stress. If I push, there is stress, both on opposite direction. But if I push my left hand towards the right, if I push and I don't allow the right hand to resist, then it will be beautiful. So your stress comes, please mark my words, this happens in your relationships. Whenever you oppose, there is stress. Whenever you resist, there is stress. All non-acceptance is stress. You are resisting within, that is stress. This is psychological stress. And you get so much disturbed. What happens in an argument? You are so much stressed. Now, sometimes you know that the other person is right, but will you agree? You will not agree. Why? Because you don't want to lose. If you are ready to lose, you will have no stress. If you are ready, if you are prepared for the worst, there is no stress. In the COVID situation, you are all stressed. Sitting in the home, having all precautions, you are stressed. Why? You have all precautions. You are using masks, you are having sanitizers, you are washing your hands with soap, you have all precautions inside the home. But you are frightened. Why? Nobody is prepared to die. That's the problem. Nobody is prepared to die. Listen to me very carefully. I'm giving you a very, very important subject and a tip. If you can catch hold of it, you will be free from stress. You are not prepared to die. My question is, do you know what death is? Has anyone seen death? Did anyone die before? The answer is a clear no. When you are not seen death, how can you be frightened of death? Now, a small baby doesn't know what fire is, has not tasted fire. So, he will go and he will touch. He doesn't know what fire is. Once he touches, he burns his finger. Will he go again? He will not go again. So, he is afraid of the fire because he knows what that pain is. My question is, if you have not seen death, how can you be frightened of death? So the fact is, none of you are frightened of death. Nobody is frightened of death. So what are you frightened of? What is the truth? What are you? You are definitely frightened. So you are frightened of losing the known. What is known to you? Your family, your brother, your sister, your wife, your children, your property, your money, all that you are going to lose. If you die, what will happen to my children? Array, what will happen to your children? That's not your botheration. They will take care. Whatever arrangements you want to make, you make, and just relax and be happy. Suppose if I am going to die, now tax bar association will not stop. No? It will continue. If something happens to me, everything will go on. Nothing will stop. Maybe a few people who are having attachment, they will cry. But otherwise, what are you afraid? Now listen to me carefully. You are not afraid of death. You are afraid of the thought of death. Am I making it clear? You are not afraid of death because you don't know what death is. You are afraid of the thought of death. If I am going to die, then what will happen? What will happen to my wife? What will happen to... And then a story starts. What is that story? A series of thoughts. You are afraid of a series of thoughts, that's all. Not only that, these thoughts which are coming, you are making it true. Those are only thoughts. Those are only thoughts. But then you are making it true. You are thinking that is true. And you are afraid. I'll give you one nice example here for you to catch the point. Whatever I've told, to catch the point, I'll give you a wonderful example. Now, once me and my father, he's here only, Gangarajaji is there. So, we both were traveling from Bhubaneswar to Calcutta in a flight. Then it was almost like 1 hour flying. So, 45 minutes of flying over, and suddenly the flight started wobbling. And it was it was like going very steep. Continuously for more than half a minute, up to 1 minute, it was diving down. We were totally frightened. You know what happens when you're sitting, you will automatically hold the seats very tight, and then your legs will become stiff. So all that happened. Now it happened to me. My father was sitting next to me. There was another lady. She is a company secretary of Shrey International. She was also sitting. And then we were traveling. Suddenly the air hostess, they all sat down because the flight was actually diving down. It was very frightening. No, but then I knew, because I have been talking about fear. So immediately when that fear came, then I suddenly realized, now what is happening in my mind? Oh, thoughts. What is the thought? I'm going to die. Flight is going to crash. So remember, what did I say? When you oppose, there is stress. When there are two, there is stress. When there are two, there is conflict. When there is conflict, there is drain of energy. When there is drain of energy, stress is the result. So when I'm conflicting with it, I'm not accepting it, I'm resisting it, there is fear. So I said, okay, let me. Then I thought, okay, now the flight is going to die. Then it's going to crash. Then we are going to die. All over, all game over. Best no more. There is nobody. Then I am not there to suffer. So the fear is gone. That moment the fear is gone. Now I look at my father. He's looking with his tongue open. He's so frightened. He's in a shock. Then I told Daddy, the lady next to me, I saw she was also panicking. I said, Madam, just watch your breath. I said, Madam, watch your breath. When you are watching your breath, automatically the breathing is becoming faster. When you watch, it will slow down. When you slow down, the breath is connected to the mind. So the mind will also slow down. Your fear will go away. It is also connected to your energy levels, the prana shakti, which is called kundalini. That also will be settled. So all put together will relax. It's a simple technique. There is no rocket science about it. There's no deep meditation or something like that. It will automatically settle down in just breath watching. So I told her, when I saw my father is in like this, then I said, the flight is going to crash, Daddy, I told. The flight is going to crash. Then he suddenly, he laughed. Then he immediately said, what will happen to Mummy? First thing, see the love, the attachment. What will happen to Mummy? I said, we are going to die. What happens? Why do we bother? In another few minutes, maybe 1-2 minutes, we are going to die. What will happen to Mummy? That we don't have to worry now. Then he started laughing. Fear went away. That's all. Then again, this is one part of the story. This is handling your stress. This is handling your fear. Now, there is another part of the story also. No, the flight is definitely going to crash. The flight to crash. In the internal world, the fear is handled. But what about the external world? We don't want the flight to crash. Now, can I do anything? No, is the pilot more trained or I am more trained? Obviously, the pilot. Is it not? The pilot is more trained. So I can't go and sit in the pilot's seat and then I cannot take off the flight. I can't do that. I'm not trained for that. So the pilot is doing his job. He is the best in the flight to handle the flight. But can you do anything? Yes, I can do one thing. Recall what I told about your helplessness. I said, I can't do, oh Lord, it is not in our hands. Strongly, I prayed, gave a healing. I told, and then I get a vision that Lord Vinayaka, he comes and he lifts the flight because Lord Vinayaka is bigger than the flight. He comes and he lifts the flight. This is the vision I had at that moment because every problem has got two problems. One is an internal problem, the other is an external problem. Both the problems have to be handled. The first problem was internal, handling your fear. I said, okay, I'm prepared to die. So when you're prepared to die, fear is gone. If you're not prepared to die, you're only trying for the best, but not prepared for the worst, then you're going to suffer. So when I'm prepared to die, I have no fear at all. I become fearless. So that problem is handled. Now the external problem is the flight is going to crash. Now how do we handle that? I can't do anything. Became helpless. I said, now, oh Lord, now you take it up. Now what will happen is normally people become indifferent. They'll panic. Please understand, panic is not a solution. Panic is not a solution. You're all very intelligent, very smart. Use your smartness in handling panic. In panic is not the solution. You have to start taking the help of the Lord where you discover that you can't do anything. Only one obstacle will come before you go to the Lord, and that is your ego. Ego is edging God out. You say, no, I will do it. You can't do it. Certain things you can't do it. You have to accept that defeat. Only in your defeat lies the Lord's grace. So when you ask, of course, the flight was all right. We landed, but it was the worst flight I have ever traveled. But that's a very good experience. I keep mentioning this for the benefit of the participants. So anyway, I would like to tell you in brief, whatever I have spoken, if you can assimilate, if you can take it in and you can start working on it, I'm sure there will be a lot of insight which will come. There will be a benefit which you will get. Within this limited time, I think it would have helped you. It's my conviction, but you should apply it. More than that, we cannot go in because we'll have some question answers now. More than that, the actual process of coming out of the fear is to face the fear. You have to come face to face with it, and it is not easy. You will run away from it. When you say you want to face, you will run away. When I told it very easily that you have to face the fear of death, for example. or fear of whatever it is, then it is difficult. So I have to handhold you and take you through. So for which you need to spend time. You need to come for enough time, and I do a process whereby personally I do a process whereby I take them into emotional baggage which they are carrying from the past, from their childhood. So many things are in the unconscious, they're locked inside. So we open up, we say where that fear is coming. Today, business is not doing well. That's basically because of some hurt or something stuck in the childhood, some decision in the childhood. Sometimes you are very generous. So in the generosity, you become an insolvent because that it's a trauma. It's ruling you. It's ruling your decisions. They're called fundamental childhood decisions. So we need to go back into our childhood, see where you have got stuck, what decision you have taken, which decision is ruling your life. I can't go into the depths of that because it will consume a lot of time. So with this, I have a few things which I will tell and end. Now, one thing is you can, whenever you are stressed, just become aware of your thought process and ensure that you are not accepting. Meaning, see that you are stressed because you are not accepting. You see that you are stressed because you are resisting something. If there is resistance, there is stress. So watch that. Of course, I can give you some techniques. And you feel the pulse there. You touch the tip of your finger and the tip of the thumb. Just be focused on that. Be sensitive there. You will see thak, thak, thak. There's the pulse you can feel. Now, as you feel and close your eyes, you will actually feel relaxed. It's connected to the brain. And then you can become aware of your breathing. Normal breathing, inhalation and exhalation. Just do that for 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. However much stressed you are, just do that. You will feel very relaxed. When you are angry, just do this. So there is no time for this. Any number of times you can do in a day, and at any time you can do. And do as often as possible. You will see your stress levels would have come down. Truth is always simple. Anything complicated is not the truth. This is very simple. It works. I have given this technique to so many people, so many professionals, particularly in the corporate sector at very senior levels. And they always tell me, Kiranji, it works wonders. So I'm telling it to you because you are my family. As Ranjit ji said, you are my family. You are from my hometown. And I always feel I have not been able to help my people. So I have one invitation to all of you. Now you all know our house. On top we have a nice beautiful hall here, and it's a temple of Lord Vinayaka, and we have Aarti every day at 7 o'clock. So you can join. We'll send you the link. I'll send it to Ranjit ji and he can share it with all of you. And otherwise you can also go to our website sahayata.org/daily prayer. So you can come and attend at 7 o'clock. You can come 10 minutes before and you can attend the Aarti. There'll be some bhajans and then the prayer. We do a group prayer for people who are in need. Then we make a prayer for yourself. And then finally, we give a healing for health problems. So it's totally a 20 minutes program, but Aarti is at 7 o'clock. So you can join that and you can attend other programs and sessions which we do. So any questions you have, you can shoot.
I would like to add 2-3 things, Kiranji.
Yes, Ranjit.
Gangaraju sir is too senior, so I can't comment on him. But Vijay is very junior. I can tell anything on him. Now I come to know why Vijay is so cool.
Yes.
Because he is your brother. He follows you. That's why he is so cool. And one more submission, one line submission. An auspicious day an auspicious speaker, and all fortunate audiences. You spoke so beautifully, Kiranji. You spoke so beautifully. I have heard you many times, but this time also, I am so lucky to invite you to my association, Tax Bar Association, Berhampur. I am so lucky. And now I would like to request my members, my seniors, my brothers, if you have any query, kindly ask Kiranji. Just unmute yourself and ask.
One question.
Yes, please.
Good evening, Kiranji. My question is, how avoid wrong decisions?
Can you repeat, sir?
Sir,
How
my
to
question,
avoid wrong decisions?
wrong decision.
Wrong decisions.
Yeah.
Oh, see, wrong decisions, you have to discriminate, and it depends from case to case. Now, what is wrong, what is right, we do not know. But what is most apt, that is what is important. That comes from your own experience and from the knowledge and the wisdom that you have had in your life. Now, again, it again goes with the subject. Now, are you talking about the subject in your profession or something which is relating to your family? It all depends. So my advice will be that you have to consider all factors. I'm just giving you some tips for taking right decisions. You have to be seeing the positive points, the negative points, and the interesting points. It is called PMI. See what is positive about it before taking a decision. Second thing is you see all factors, consider all factors. Don't go only by some factors. That is, you have to see the short run and the long run, everything put together. And then before taking a decision, if you are confused, then the best thing you should do is stay confused. Don't try to get an answer. Stay confused. Be in that confused state for some time. Then there will be a burning, there will be a hatching, you can say, like how a hen hatches an egg. Like that, you have to sit on that confusion for some time. Now, as you sit, you will start contemplating on it, pondering over it. Don't take a quick decision. Maybe let us say if you can postpone it for one day or something like that, then night you think about it. In the night you think about it. Then go off to sleep. Take the blessings of the Lord. Tell Lord Jagannath to please bless me, give me the right decision, O Lord. So you are also involving the Lord's grace, apart from your own analysis and your own efforts. And by morning, you will be fully asleep, in the night. So when you get up in the morning, you are so relaxed, leakage of grace will happen. You will suddenly realize and you will get some decision and you will be very clear that this decision is right. So you go by the heart. Normally the decision works.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Sau sir?
Hello.
Yes.
Swaraj bhai, please.
Kiranji, namaskar.
Namaskar, namaskar, Swaraj.
I have a small question.
Yes.
I want to know practically, who am I, wherefore I came, and what is my duty?
Okay, what is the purpose of your life, is it?
Yes, who am I, wherefore I came, what is my duty?
Okay, you want me to tell or you want to discover?
No, I want to know from you.
From me, okay.
Yes. So how to know all these things?
Right. Now, that requires a lot of your time to discover, because one thing is, if I tell, you have to believe me. Believing is agreeing to something which you do not know. But I would suggest that you should discover why you have come for. Now, in a nutshell, I will tell you, there are 4 Purusharthas. Artha, Kama, Dharma, Moksha. Everyone passes through these 4 stages. Artha is your wealth or your basic needs. Roti, kapda, makan. Kama is fulfilling your desires. So you want to have a good house, a nice bungalow, car, and everything. Materialistic desires, spiritual desires, that you want to get mukti, you want to grow spiritually, you want to dharma. Dharma is helping people, wanting to do something for the society. What you are doing by being a part of the Tax Bar Association, or we are a member of a Rotary Club or a Lions Club doing some social service. So all that is doing dharma. Moksha is what you have asked. What is the purpose of my life? So you have to discover what your purpose of your life, because everyone's purpose is different. Now, there is something called Swadharma. The Swadharma is the Lord has decided something for you already. You have to discover that. How will you discover? You will keep getting messages from within. Some strong messages, intuition, something coming from your heart, a strong feeling that I must do this. I want to do this. And when you do that, you feel very happy and very nice. Now the teaching goes like this. Your greatest joy would be to discover your place in the Lord's scheme of things and work to fulfill your destiny. So the Lord has decided something for you and you have to discover that. Now, once you discover, you feel so happy doing that work. You enjoy that work. So that is your purpose. A businessman who is doing business, that is his dharma. A spiritual person is doing his spiritual work, that is his dharma. You are an advocate, you are doing this work and you are enjoying your work, that is your dharma. If you are not enjoying your work, that means maybe it is not your dharma. So that way you have to discover. But as you go along, as age passes by, then you may discover you want to do something for the society. That will reveal itself on its own at the right time. It will come on its own. So you have to be always watchful of what is happening to you in your heart. That's how you have to discover the purpose of life. But generally, if you ask me, on a whole, for humanity, what is the purpose of life? Then I would say that it is Jivan Mukti. Jivan Mukti is liberation from the self. Today, man is suffering because there is the self. I am there. So that I has to go away. If I goes away, you are a Mukta, then you enjoy, you experience like the Buddha or Ramakrishna Paramahamsa or Ramana Maharshi or Nisarga or Swami Vivekananda. They are the ones who are reached that stage where they are enlightened and the self is not there. The self has become the expanded self. Have I answered your question, Swarajji?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Ibirao, sir. Sir, please unmute and ask. Sir, Bujji nahi ki, sir?
Sir, adi button press cheyandi. అక్కడ బ్లూ బటన్ పంపించాను ఆస్క్ టు అన్మ్యూట్ అని ఆ అన్మ్యూట్ బటన్ క్లిక్ చేయాలి.
I think sir is on laptop. Sir, Bujji ଅଛି?
Sir, ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସ୍କ୍ରିନ୍ ରେ ଗୋଟେ ବ୍ଲୁ କଲର ଆସୁଥିବ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ସେଟା ମୁଁ କ୍ଲିକ୍ କରି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ. Unmute button, sir.
Red color mic button also you can unmute.
ठीक है. In the meantime, anyone else has any question? Ashok Bhaina, do you have any question? Devanand Bhaina? ठीक है जी. Actually, Kiranji, I would like to take an advantage of your presence. आज हम लोगों के साथ बालन सर है, तो आपके माध्यम से हम लोग उनको ये रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहेंगे कि कभी अगर मौका मिले तो we would love to invite विद्या बालन मैम to बरहमपुर टाउन. तो आपके माध्यम से हम लोग रिक्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं बालन सर को, तो काइंडली कीप इट इन माइंड. अगर कभी जरूरत पड़ेगी तो हम लोग डेफिनेटली उनको रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे बालन मैम को यहाँ पे लाने के लिए.
I request at least for the next session or next meeting, we virtually first she should attend, then we will go for physically.
Yes. तो बालन सर ये छोटा सा रिक्वेस्ट है सर बरहमपुर टाउन से सर, ये छोटा सा रिक्वेस्ट है, काइंडली कीप इट इन माइंड. हम किसी टाइम पे भी सर इसको थोड़ा करवाएंगे सर.
Kiranji,
I got a small question.
Yes, please, Chappan. Venkatraga.
How to get peace?
How to get peace? Very good question. So when we ask how to get peace, now we have to define what peace is. Now, peace, according to some people, is if we get lot of money, then I get peace. That is one way of answering how to get peace. So you get money, then you will get peace. That is one way. Now, my health is not all right. If my health is all right, then I get peace. Then go to a doctor, he will give you peace. So like that, we have to define what peace means. Now, if you ask me spiritually how to get peace, then I would say any effort in the internal world is antithesis of peace. That is, if you are struggling inside, then you are not at peace, you are stressed. So if all inaction is peace. In the external world, you have to do something, you have to put in effort. Suppose you want to fight a case, then you have to prepare yourself, you have to prepare the points, and then you have to do some homework and then go and fight the case. Now that is, you will have to work hard. But in the internal world, what happens is, suppose you have fear and you want peace. Suppose you don't have love, you are hurt with somebody, then you want peace. Then you have to forgive the person. Or you have to repent for the mistake that you have done. Then you will get peace. Similarly, internally, if you are, let us say, hurt, now you should not try anything. You should just experience. So you have to watch all the thoughts which are coming. Suppose you are hurt with somebody. Okay, some in the discussion or with your friend or with your brother or with your family members or somebody, you are hurt. Now there is a lot of turmoil going on. You watch the turmoil. Listen, go through that, go through that, go through that, go through that. Watch. You will not like it. So you want to avoid it. You want to run away from it. You want to make a phone call to your friend, or you want to get into work. You escape into it. Now you shouldn't do that. You should stay in that. You should stay in that pain. You should stay in that conflict. You should stay in that struggle. Now, the more and more you stay, then the pain becomes more. So let the pain become more. It is like iodine tincture, no? That if you are hurt, then if you apply that, it will be pain, it will be burning. But you have to take the burning. That pain you have to take it because it's going to heal. This is also like that. So if you take that pain, you stay in that, you experience the pain, naturally that will turn into joy. Naturally, you will be able to forgive the person. Same thing with fear also. You have to confront the fear. See, how do you learn swimming? You have to jump into the water. But you are afraid to jump into the water. So you don't jump. Will you learn swimming? You can't learn swimming. You have to jump into the water. You want to learn swimming without getting into the water. Not possible. Similarly, here also, you have to get into that suffering and that stress completely. Then you will come out of it. It will turn into joy. Now you have to try this and see. It will work. So then you will be very peaceful. Apart from that, there are so many sadhanas. Because I have told you, generally I have answered this question. But one-to-one, if we talk, then for your age, for your thinking, I'll be able to guide you personally, separately. Because your age, your think may be very different. Maybe you have seen everything and I want to just be peaceful. Then I will suggest a totally different
Thank you.
In fact, I want to invite you to talk to me, everyone. I want to talk to you personally. If I can, I normally spend some time in the mornings. When I open the temple, I open the temple at 5:30. Now 5:30 to 6:30, I have a 1 hour process for 1 month day, 1 month person I'm doing for their internal thing. Then I have this prayer, arati every day from 6:30 to 6:45. Anyone can join our session. And if you have a prayer request, I'll pray. If you can even pray for, I want peace. So I'll be giving a healing at that time. And then again from 6:50 to 7:15, I have this
Kiran
I'll be very happy.
Kiran Sarji, where you
6:30. We
join
have to
this?
come by 6:30.
Yeah.
6:30 you
Where,
can.
where you join this program?
This
Every day.
we are doing online, and for Berhampur people, they can come to the temple. This is in Gandhinagar. I think you know my father's residence, Vijay's residence,
Yes.
Tejrajan Pal, on the second floor. I am
hello.
always there morning 6:30. I'll be there.
Kiranji, hello.
Our
Kiranji.
secretary Tripati Patra wants to put some question, Kiranji.
Yes, please.
Yes, I have a question. How to overcome laziness and fairness in spiritually?
No, why you said in spiritualism or spirituality? Laziness, I understand. How to come out of laziness, I'll tell you. But in spirituality, I didn't understand. What in spirituality in the sense? What do you mean?
मो जो भावुची लेजिनेस मनर जो ये पाई आमे किछि फॉरवर्ड हे परुने किछि मनटा सदाळ सप्रेस करि दोची ताको स्पिरिचुअली आमे केमति डेवलप करि परिबा जोडा हीलिंग करियो प्लस फेयरनेस टा भी हमर केमति कमिवो.
Right. Actually, laziness is the child of fear. Fear is the mother of all evils. So because of fear, you become lazy actually. So you are afraid to do something, then the mind will say, okay, we will do it tomorrow. Postponement is an outcome of fear. Laziness is an outcome of fear.
Yes.
Anger is also an outcome of fear. Actually,
Yes.
fear is the mother of all evils. So you need to find out why you are lazy. What is making you lazy? There are several factors. One is the body is becoming lazy because of the food also. Tamasic food, if you take, it will be lazy. Sattvic, tamasic, and three. Similarly, now if you are feeling very lazy, that means you are somehow afraid to do something. You are trying to avoid something. That is unconsciously it is there. So you have to dig and find out what exactly is you are going through.
Yes.
You want to do, but then you have a desire, but then some fear will pull you back. I can help you if you talk to me personally. I can help you and find out where you are getting stuck, and we will make you very dynamic. Don't worry.
Okay.
We'll make you dynamic.
Okay. Thank you.
See, if you are going to be dynamic, then Berhampur economy, everything will go well.
Correct.
You are very important people, sir. Every one of you, you have a big contribution you are making. And maybe if we are going to get an airport also, it's because of you. I overheard the discussion.
Thank you so much.
Anyone else?
Kiranji, I have one question.
Yes, Jibanji.
Sir, I think moksha is the final achievement of anybody. Moksha.
Come again.
So, moksha. This is the final achievement of a human life.
Right.
So, is it the final achievement or something else?
No, there is beyond also. For this loka, yes. For
that I want.
From Bhuloka, we go into Satya Loka, that is Vaikuntha. Then you don't want to come back. If you have not passed this test, then you will come back. That means if you have not discovered the unconditional love of the Lord, you will not forgive people. That's why it is very important that if you have not forgiven somebody, please forgive them now itself, before you leave this body. Very important. Relationships are very, very important. Otherwise, you are going to come back. Because there, when you are facing the Lord, you are going to say, oh Lord, I want to take revenge. He has hurt me. Please give me another life. Lord says, Tadahastu. You are back.
So service to man is a service to God, sir. Service to man is service to God. So is it okay or moksha is okay?
Service to God is only in the third stage of life, sir. Fourth stage is moksha.
Service to man is service to God.
After that is one with the Lord. In this world, in this loka itself, God realization. Self-realization, God realization, then moksha, then you are gone. Then no more coming back. Then the Lord may send as a light being. Light being in the sense like say Buddha or the great saints and sages, they have already, they will come for a purpose. They'll come for a purpose. They're like avatars. They'll come for a purpose and they'll go back. They are not human beings. They are already attained moksha.
Sir, what should be our motto, sir?
Your motto, we will go step by step. I think your motto presently is dharma.
Karma.
Dharma. I feel that is dharma. But there will be little bit of artha kama. You want money also, you want this also, you want that also, you want to have your desires fulfilled, you want to go to restaurants, and you will become restless in COVID situation because, you know, the food is required and all that. So that all will be there. But mainly you will have to see percentage. 80% dharma, 20% desires, or 80% desires, 20% dharma. So you will be in that. So slowly it will change as life goes on. Now, when you come to 65, 70, 80, then you say, I have done enough. Enough. बहुत सेवा भी किए हैं. अभी Gangaraju ji is learning shlokas, 100 shlokas, Saundarya Lahari. He can chant 70 shlokas, very tough, very, very tough. He's learning.
Achha.
He can chant one, maybe you can tell him to chant sometime.
We can request him now also to chant a little. If Sir is here, Gangaraju sir, are you there? Vijay, sir is here. Vijay.
Yeah.
I'm actually in the office.
Okay.
Gangaraj sir is in the downstairs.
No, he is there now in the meeting.
He was there, yeah.
He was listening. He was listening. I have 1 second. Let me see.
Please convey. Please convey.
He's there.
Kindly tell him to chant something.
Daddy.
Gangaraju sir, please chant something, sir.
Shlokas.
Any sloka, sir. Any sloka. Just unmute and chant, please.
Unmute cheyala.
Vijay, kindly help him unmuting.
1 second.
Yes. You can chant now. Chant cheyottu me annistundi.
Ranjit ji.
Sir, good sloka.
I am listening.
Sir, please chant.
My son is talking. How can I avoid? I am listening.
Okay, thank you so much for staying with us. Sir, just we came to know that you are chanting a lot of slokas. So, sir,
definitely.
Amma pai sir, good chotto sloka, sir, kuhantu sir.
Good sloka chant karantu. Ranjit ji, I am learning Saundarya Lahari at this age. At this age, I am learning Saundarya Lahari.
Sir, that's really wonderful. That's really wonderful. At this age, you are learning. And sir, we would love to hear some slokas from you, sir.
Now.
Right now?
Right now, sir. Right now.
Yes. Okay. I will give one sloka.
Sir.
Which will help.
Sir.
Shall I read?
Sir, yes, please carry on. Please carry on.
Kiranti mangebhya kirnamrutarasam puditva maradhye himakeras himagriditamadite himakeras Sasatpanam darpam samayati chakuntari paviva lukayati sudadhara siraya Shiva Shaktya yukto yadibhavati shakta pravitum na chedeva devo na kalu shikala spanditumapi atastam aradyam harihara virinchadi birapi Pranantum sotum va katamakarta punya prabhavati.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. This is quite unconventional. A financial expert chanting slokas is quite unconventional, but still, it's really wonderful to hear from you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
यार सर मीटिंग की कहि देला और भलो होंदा यार सारांश श्लोक रो
सर श्लोक रो मीनिंग टा हमको बुझाई परिबे सर
But that Kiranji. Thank you.
हाँ ठीक अच्छा no problem. Kiranji, Ashok Bhaina wants to ask you something.
No. I said that sloka meaning can be well explained by Kiranji. What his dad has sung.
No, I'll not be able to explain because I have not got a command over the slokas. I can only tell you, this is a very powerful sloka for the health. We have organized a program with this chanting of this sloka. These are Saundarya Lahari slokas are given by Adi Shankaracharya, son Parashakti. That is Saundarya Lahari. It describes the entire every part of the body of Mother Goddess. It describes every part of the body, which is very important. Actually, the entire body is the universe. So that way, this particular shloka is for health. The exact meaning of the shloka I'll not be able to tell, but yeah, it's all there. They're learning in detail. They're learning.
Thank you so much.
Everybody is learning except Vijay.
Kiranji?
Everybody is learning except Vijay, I said.
Achha, he will be learning. Now he is busy in earning. He is busy in earning. Kichi samay pare he will also start learning. Please let him earn. Let him earn so that he can do the dharma. He can do the dharma by giving us money. Amma manku siye paisa deiki siye dharma karibo.
Ranjit ji. Ranjit ji. Mr. Ranjit.
Sir, I am listening, sir.
Mr. Ranjit.
Yes, sir, I am here.
My grandson, who is age of 6 years, he will also sing slokas.
Acha.
Saundarya Lahari.
Acha.
With he doesn't know the script.
He
doesn't know the script.
Is he with us now? Kiranji, is he with us?
Yeah, he must.
Vijay, can you please ask your son? Kiranji, can we request him to sing?
Yes.
Vijay, tika puo gaibo.
He will be.
Good time.
He has come. Unmute cheyandi.
He is already in unmute mode only.
Unmute cheyala. He has also learned almost, I think, 7 slokas.
Okay.
They're one of the toughest slokas.
Oh.
Unmute cheyala. Unmute cheyala.
Unmute cheyala and switch on your video.
Yeah.
We would love to see you.
Slokas.
Can you please turn on the video?
Then unmute
video ta on karo.
Mo sloka. Hello.
Sir, आपनको श्लोका टा सुनी की बहुत भल लगिला सर.
नहीं वो श्लोका से अनम्यूट करती लेना नहीं
आपण पूरा अनम्यूटेड थिले सर.
Thank you.
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଆପଣ sir ପୁରା you speak exactly like a grandfather.
Thank you.
Yeah, Kiranji.
Yes.
ଆମର kids ମାନ ପାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ ଏମିତି ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ କରାଯାଉ spiritual ଯୋଉଟା କି ସେମାନେ all are far away from spiritual education, spiritual knowledge.
ଆପଣ organize କରନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ organize କରନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ conduct କରିବି।
ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ ଟେ ଗୋଟେ ଡେଟ୍ ଫିକ୍ସ କରିବା ତ୍ରିପତି।
କ୍ୟାମ୍ପ ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ 1 week କ୍ୟାମ୍ପ
Yes, sir. He has come.
अरे विजय ये तो आस्तिला
junior
ये सानो तो ये पिकनिक रे आस्तिला ना विजय।
हाँ आस्तिला।
हाँ God bless you बापा टिके का we would love to hear you. Start.
Daddy, yes, Loka.
Shiva Satyam Yukto. Start, Lakshit.
First sloka, Lakshit. Shiva Shaktya, start.
Shiva Satya Yutyo Yadi Bhavati Satya Prabhavitum Nachedevam Devo Nakalu Kusala Spandi Tumapi Adaswam Aradhya Harihara Virinchadi Virapi Pranamtum Stotum Va Katamakuta Punya Prabhavati.
Continue.
Aniyam sunpam sang tavacharana pangke ruhabhavam virinci sanchinvan virachayati lokala vikalam vahatinam sauri katamapi sasena sirasam harasautsudhenam bhajati basito dhulana vidhim. Abhidyanam antasthimira mihira vipanagari jadanam chaitanya stabaka makaranda shruti jari daditranam cintamani kunanika janma jaladau nimagnanam damstra murari puva tasya bhavati.
ఇంకోటి ఏంటి పూజ?
Is it done, Vijay?
तदन्य पाणिभ्यां ज्ञान लक्षित तदन्य पाणिभ्यां
Pradanyaphanibhyam abhayat marato daivataganaha tumekanayivasi prakatata varapitya binaya bayatratum datum phalamapita vancha samadikam saranye lokana tabahi charana vevani nipunau haristva maradhya pranata jana saubhagya janani punari bhutva punari pumapi sobhamanayatu smaropitva natva ratinayana lihena vapusa munina mapyanta prabhavatihi mohaya mahatam.
Very good, very good.
Unbelievable. What's your name, darling? What's your name?
Thank you, Lakshit.
What's your name?
What's your name?
My name is B. Lakshit.
Lakshit, it starts from L.
Yes.
Lakshit, God bless you. All our blessings are with you.
Very good.
Unbelievable, unbelievable, Vijay. Grandfather,
Actually-
son, grandson.
Actually, he has joined one classes where it's an online classes, and he has learned about. I'm not sure. Should be more than 20 or 100. I think he has learned this slokas in a span of 20 or 30 online classes daily, 1 hour. So this actually, many of we are here around 40 or 50 people here in this this one.
Okay.
So those who are having small children can better join those classes. And it is really, see, he at this age he is telling so many slokas. There are many talented people. So that facility which was earlier not available at Barampur, today that online facility is where in his class people from across the world, students from Dubai, Singapore, Australia, USA, everybody are there. And if you see, attend the classes without, I mean, on the face, just sit in the side and listen, you will find so interesting, and it feels so lovely.
Amazing,
And
amazing.
such a 5 years to 10 years people, girls and boys are doing this, no? So,
What is the site?
no, it's actually taken up by one of my sister, my own sister. She's in Bangalore. For the last 5 years or 6 years, she's doing it. And this boy has, she told, you put him here. I don't know that he was learning. My mother always sits beside this fellow, and she teaches. I mean, my sister teaches along with around 20, 30 students in the batch. Every entire year it goes on. So here I just want to inform that, many of our people who are there having children 5 to 10 years or 20, 15 years, they can put them, instead of wasting time in video games and all this.
You can share the link.
Yes, yes, please share the details. Please share the details.
I'll share the details in this to the secretary.
Okay.
Then the secretary can forward it to all of you.
Right.
Okay, I will forward.
Thank you, Lakshit. Love you, Lakshit. Love you. God bless you.
We kick-started this program called Saundarya Lahari, where Balanji was instrumental in inviting Hema Malini ji.
Acha.
And she also knows all the Saundarya Lahari slokas. And she chanted in the program. She chanted the slokas.
Acha.
So it was kick-started, I think, sometime in October, or I think, it was kick-started on Dasara. So the classes are going on from Dasara to Dasara. It's 1 year classes twice a week.
Acha. We had invited the son, and we found son, grandson, father. It's really great. It's really great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kiranji.
I have one request, Ranjitji, before I complete. I have only one request. I want to invite all the members of Tax Bar Association. Once the lockdown is over, then we can have a program here physically in the temple.
Definitely.
And on and off, whenever you want something. This was just an exposure talk, but I will be more interested to do something for the people of Berhampur, because this is my hometown. I would like to do for all your families online longer workshop, maybe for 4 hours or something specific. I will discuss if it suits you, then I'll discuss about it. And I want to do something for the people of Berhampur.
Thank you so much, Kiranji. Thank you so much. I was about to request you. You offered from your side. Thank you so much. We would definitely do such programs. Now, may I request our Vice President Ipari Ashok Kumar to kindly present the vote of thanks.
Thank you, President, for giving me the opportunity of extending vote of thanks. First of all, let me thank the chairman and committee members of the meetings committee. They are doing an excellent job. They are wishing each and every member on the occasion of their birthdays and marriages. And I thank every one of the committee, every member of the committee, including chairman and vice chairman. And let me thank the recreation committee also. The recreation committee has nowadays become very active. Last 10 days back, back, we have seen they have arranged for an entertainment show, which was also very fantastic. Now they have come up with this Kiranji, the motivational speech. I hope every member has enjoyed it. I thank all the committee members of Education Committee. Now coming to Kiranji, how can I thank you? You are so brilliant in your address. Within the short stipulated time frame, you have addressed our faculties, our fraternity members in so nicely. We cannot imagine that a person can address within such a time frame, such a beautiful things, and making them clear the concept. You have started with this desires. A person to be stress-free has to fulfill his desires. Unless and until you fulfill your desires, you cannot be stress-free. And you have touched upon the right angle of this desires to be fulfilled. And also you have made the concept of resistance, emotions, friction, and the ways to handle them. What a conclusion you have given, the face to fear, the X factor to overcome the stress management. And I thank you, Kiranji, for the techniques you have shared with us. I have heard you so many times, but every time I hear, I feel stress-free and I feel happy to hear you once again, every time. Thank you once again. And I thank on this platform our grandfather, son, and grandchild who for reciting so that the Saundaya Lahi slokas. When we are listening the slokas, we are not in a position to catch the words, such a difficult words they are chanting. It really hats off to the whole family for doing such a nice gesture over here. Thank you. I thank Bujji for sharing the Zoom platform. Without whose support, it was very difficult for us to conduct this meeting. And I thank all the members who have attended, and every time they give their support in making our meeting success. Thank you one and all.
I on behalf of our Vice President also thank Pooja for coordination, for coordinating this program, and special thanks to Balan sir.
Balan sir.
Because अभी हम लोग बोल सकते हैं कि विद्या बालन जी के पिताजी के साथ हम लोग बैठे थे एक मीटिंग में. अभी ये हर जगह पे हम लोग बोल सकते हैं. Thank you so much, Balan sir.
Yes, sir. Now, enjoyed being part of it today. As usual, listening to Kiranji is always a pleasure and informative. Thanks for accommodating me here. My pleasure. I enjoyed. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you and namaskar from all the members of Berhampur Tax Bar Association, sir.
I'll be visiting Berhampur soon. Don't worry.
Are, please welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. We would definitely meet you, sir. We would meet you. Thank you so much, sir. Now the meeting is
okay. With your permission, I will log off.
Sir, please, sir. Please, you can.
Yes, sir.
You can.
All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Balanji. Thank you.
So, Kiranji, now we can adjourn the meeting.
Yes.
The meeting is now adjourned. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Namaste.
Good night. Good.
So should I end it or we can chit chat for some time?
End koiga nota deigala parboge. Nota
साढ़े नौटा है नहीं भाई नावरी
है नहीं भाई ना chit chat ये ला हो भाई ना
nota heigala मुझे भूख लगिला
आत्मी संसार को नौटा हेगले भूख लगे अपन को भूख लगे
आजी भूख लगिला
आजी भाई ना कौन उड़े स्पेशल लेती हो बाजू कौन स्पेशल लेती हो
किसी ना ये रोटी तो क्या तो रोटी वाले पौड़ा
आज सोमवार टा कौन आबो
हाँ सोमवार कौन आबो
सोमवार कौन वाला कौन नॉनवेज है वो नहीं
ना
रथ यात्रा सोमवार नॉनवेज कौन
पुण्य तो रथ यात्रा खाऊ जो ये
भाई ना मुझे तो छाड़ दी थी
छाड़ दी ये छाड़ दिला तो ये हमको कोई तुझी खाई दे बोले वाला
ये कौन है सिमिलर
तेरा उठे गाड़ दीजिए से उठे हाँ उठे गाड़ दीजिए ना
ଆଣିଛୁ ଏଇନା ଆମକୁ ଟିକେ ଚିହ୍ନା ପରିଚୟ ହବ ବୋଲି ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ସହିତ ଆଣି ଦେଇଛି ଆଉ।
ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣକୁ ଯୋଉଟା କହିଲେ ସେଇଟା ଉଠେଇକି ପଳେଇଯିବ ଆଉ କଣ।
ଆଜି ଭଲ ଥିଲା ଭାଇନା ଆପଣଙ୍କର vote of thanks।
Thank you।
Ashwa bhai always good, ମାନେ vote of thanks ପୁରା ଇଏ।
ଜୀବନ ଭାଇନାଙ୍କର ମୋକ୍ଷ ଉପରେ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ବି ଭଲ ଥିଲା।
କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଆନ୍ସର ବି ଭଲ ଥିଲା।
ମୋକ୍ଷ ଉପରେ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଭଲ ଥିଲା।
ନାଇଁ ସବୁ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଭଲ ଥିଲା always ସବୁ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଭଲ। ତୁମର କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ବି ଠିକ୍ ଠାକ୍ ଭଲ ଥିଲା। All questions were good today। ରଞ୍ଜିତ ପାଣି ହଜିଗଲା।
ଭାଇନା କିରଣ ଜି କହିଲେ ଏବେ ଆପଣ ଆଦାୟ କରନ୍ତୁ, ଆପଣଙ୍କର ପାଖରେ ଥିବା ଲୋକମାନଙ୍କୁ ବାଣ୍ଟନ୍ତୁ, ବାଣ୍ଟିକି ଭୋଗ ଆଣନ୍ତୁ।
ସେଇଟା ଜୀବନ ଭାଇନା ଶୁଣୁନାହାନ୍ତି।
ଭାଇନା ବାପି ଭାଇନା ଦାନ କଲେ ବୁଝିଲେ ନା, ଆପଣ ଯେତେ ଯିଏ ଦାନ କରିବ ସେତେ ସିଏ ଶାନ୍ତି ପାଇବ ଭାଇନା। ବିନା ଦାନରେ ଶାନ୍ତି କିଛି ନାହିଁ।
ମୋକ୍ଷ ପାଇବ।
ଶାନ୍ତି ମୋକ୍ଷ ଦୁଇଟା ଯାକ ପାଇବେ। ଆପଣ କେବେ ସରସ୍ୱତୀ ଶିଶୁ ମନ୍ଦିରର ବୁଝିଲେ ଭାଇନା, ହ୍ୟାଲୋ ଶୁଣିପାରୁଛନ୍ତି ଭାଇନା? ଭାଇନା ଆପଣ କେବେ ସରସ୍ୱତୀ ଶିଶୁ ମନ୍ଦିରର ଗୋଟେ ଦକ୍ଷିଣା ସମର୍ପଣ ଉତ୍ସବରେ ଆଟେଣ୍ଡ କରନ୍ତୁ। ନାଇଁ ମାନେ ରିଏଲି ବହୁତ ଭଲ ଜିନିଷ ସେରେ।
କଣ ହୁଏ?
ମାନେ ଦାନ କେତେ ଦବ ନେବେ ନା, ମାନେ ଦାନର ମହତ୍ଵଟା ସେଇଠି ଆପଣ ବୁଝିପାରିବେ। ମାନେ ଭଲ ଜିନିଷ ତାଙ୍କେ ଗୋଟେ ଭଲ ମାନେ ସ୍ପିକର କରି ଆସିଥାଉଛନ୍ତି ସେଦିନ, ବଢିଆ ସ୍ପିକର।
ଓକେ ଗୁଡ୍ ନାଇଟ୍।
ନାଇଁ ଭାଇନା ଆଉ ଟିକେ ଆପଣ ସାଙ୍ଗ କିଛି କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି?
ବାପି ଭାଇନା ଭିଡିଓ କଲ୍ ଲୁଚିଗଲା ଭାଇ।
ନାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ ମିନିଟ୍ ରୁହ, ମୁଁ ଭିଡିଓ ଅନ୍ କରିଦେବି ରୁହ। ରାଓ ସାର୍ ନାହାନ୍ତି ତ?
ଦେବନାଥ ଅଛି, କିଛି କଥା କହୁନି କଣ?
କହୁଛି
ଆରପି ସାର୍ ନାହାନ୍ତି, ଟିଭିର ସାର୍ ନାହାନ୍ତି, ବିନୋଦ ପାଢୀ ସାର୍ ନାହାନ୍ତି।
ଦେବନାଥ ଆସିଲା କହିବା ପାଇଁ।
କଣ କହିବି?
ତମେ ଆଜିକାଲି ମିଟିଂ ତମେ ଟିକେ ଲାଇଭ ହେଇଯାଉଛ ତ, ଆଜି ଟିକେ କହିଦେଲେ ଆମେ ପଳେଇବୁ ବୋଲି। କଣ ଏମିତି?
ବହୁତ ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ ଦେବାନନ୍ଦ ଭାଇନା କଥା ଶୁଣିବା ପାଇଁ।
ଜ୍ଞାନ ଭାଇନା ବି କଣ ଚିନ୍ତା କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଭାଇନା ଟିକେ?
ନାଇଁ ଜ୍ଞାନ ଜଗିଛି ଦିଟା ବଡ ଭାଇଙ୍କର କଥା ସରିଲେ ସିଏ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିବ। ଜ୍ଞାନ ହେଲେ ଭଲ ଶ୍ଲୋକ କୁହେ ଯେ
ଗୋଟେ ହେଇଯାଉ। ଏବେ କିଛି ନାହିଁ।
ଜ୍ଞାନ ଭାଇନା ଭଲ ଅଛନ୍ତି ତ? ଭଲ ଅଛନ୍ତି ତ?
ଭଲ ଅଛି।
ହେଲେ କଣ ଗାଇବାକୁ କଣ ଅଛି?
ଏବେ ଗାଇବା ମୁଡରେ ନାହିଁ।
ଗାଇବାକୁ କଣ ଅଛି?
ରଞ୍ଜନ କଣ କହୁଛି?
ଜ୍ଞାନ ଭାଇନାରେ କଣ ପେଟରେ ଆମ୍ ଲାଗିଲାଣି କି ଏବେ ନାଇଁ ବୋଲୁଛନ୍ତି?
ଜ୍ଞାନ ଭାଇନାଙ୍କୁ ରାତି 12ଟା ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ କିଛି ଲାଗିବନି।
ମୋ କଥାଟା କିଏ ଶୁଣୁନ? ଚିଟଚାଟ ଭିତରେ ଆମେ ସିରିୟସ ଜିନିଷ ମାରିବା କି? ଆମେ ପୁରା ଚିଟଚାଟ ପାଇଁ ବସିଛେ।
ଏମିତି କଥା ଭାଇନା। ଭାଇନା ଆଉ କେବେ ବୁଲିଯିବା?
କହୁନ, ଆଉ ସବୁ ତ କୋଭିଡ ଆଉ କଣ କୁଆଡେ ଯିବା? ଗୋଡ ହାତ ବାନ୍ଧି ହେଇକିରି ପଡିଛେ।
ଭାଇନା ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସୀମାଞ୍ଚଳ ଖୋଲା ହେଲାଣି, ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ କଲେ ହବ ଭାଇନା? ଗୋଟେ ଭୋଜି କରା ହେ ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ବାବୁ।
ଭୋଜି କରିପାରିବାନି ପରା ବ୍ରହ୍ମପୁରରେ?
50 ଲୋକ
50 ଲୋକ ଏଲାଉଡ ନାହିଁ।
ହେଲା ଭାଇନା କରିଦବା।
ହଉଛି ଭାଇନା ହଉଛି। 150-200 କରିଦଉଛନ୍ତି କିଛି ନାହିଁ।
150-200 କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ 25 ଲୋକ ପାଇଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା ତମେ ଗୋଟେ ଫେଜ ରେ ଦେଇ ନବାର ଅଛି।
ପାର୍ଟ ପେମେଣ୍ଟ ଆଉ ତଳ ଉପରେ କରିଦେବେ ଆଉ ସୋସିଆଲ ଡିଷ୍ଟାନ୍ସ ରଖି ଶୁଭମ ସେଲିବ୍ରେସନ କରିଦେବେ ଆଉ। ଉପରେ 25 ତଳେ
ଦୂରତା ରହିବାର ଅଛି।
ନାଇଁ ଉପରେ 25 ତଳେ 25 ଆଉ।
ଆଉ 50 ଯିବେ କୁଆଡେ?
ଆଉ 25
ଭିର୍ଚୁଆଲ ମିଟିଂ ରେ ଖାଇବା ଆଉ।
ଭାଗୀରଥୀ ପାଣିଗ୍ରାହୀ जी रे ऑन करिकरी कोडे पळैतिला एबे आसिकरी वीडियो ऑन कर दला
प्रेसिडेंट सर
हां भाई
अच्छी मो
सर आपण जदी देबे तळ ऊपर 2 महला शुभम सेलिब्रेशन 50 तळ 3 महला 3 टायर देले हमनी
नहीं नहीं मु दबा पे मना करनी जे एसला पुलिस आसिकरी पुइंदो
किछि सटर चिक दे भाई ना
नहीं भाई ना पुलिस को कोन डरछन बे भाई ना कर सब लोग तो ताकर बरमपुर सब लोग ताकर हां
नहीं सब लोग मोर एडा मिछ नहीं किंतु से भीतर भी किछि लोग अछंती हमर नाही
नहीं ना ना सब लोग नहीं सब लोग आपनो रे ना
दिनो सेशन सु दीटा धोई के पला बच्ची ए पुनो तुम काई बोल के दउछो
नहीं आज किंतु प्रोग्राम ता भल लागिला
हां भल लागिला
हेलो मैंने पार्टी केबे
नेक्स्ट
नहीं एंगेजमेंट करियो हेलो पर करिया
हेलो करिया फिजिकल मीट करिया
हम तो जॉगिंग अच्छे हो हम जॉगिंग अच्छे
नहीं हमर सीमांचल दिया प्रोग्राम दा कला हो ना
आगे देखो अलाउड कि नहीं जदि अलाउड नहीं एबे आरंभ करनो जदि अलाउड अछि जेबे अलाउड हबा आरंभ करो
आए से करट बे थर्ड वेव आसुली कहउ जदी
आ मासे जाऊ
मत नहीं जनवरी जाई किछि करियो दरकार नहीं जनवरी परे आगे जोडा
एटी कोन करिया फैमिली गेट टू कोन करिया एटी बाहर को जिबा
थर्ड लोर
फैमिली गेट टू डेंजरस है त्रिपति
ना फैमिली गेट टू ना
पे क्या एटी जदी कोन करिया ले देखो
भाई ना सीमांचल सुनंतु आमे जति की मेंबर अछन जिबा फैमिली मेंबर नेबानी
हां
तुम देखि जिबा चलन
फैमिली न नेले कोन लाभ
ये आउटर ट्रिप करिया
बैंकॉक गले सिरा एकुडिया जीवो हे सीमांचल जीवो फैमिली न बनी के भूल कहली क्या ना
एकुडिया दर्शन
प्रेसिडेंट सर
हां भाई
एकुडिया यात्रा जीवे बैंकॉक के बॉयस रे
हां बैंकॉक एकुडिया है ना
हेले भाव जो मु कहि दोची कोन भाई ना मन करछन एकुडिया बैंकॉक जीवे
कोन अछि रे
आरपी साहब साथी भी बोल नथले के विषय जो
आरपी साहब तो खुशी रे जीवे
सी जॉगिंग वस्तु दी
भाई ना
राम बाबू जी रामनारायण पात्र
नमस्ते सर
हां भाई आपण टिके वीडियो डाउन करनु
काई लगे
मोर से स्क्रीन रे कटे इस्ते सर
ना किछ असुविधा नहीं सुनंदु टेक्निकली एमती हुए आज्ञा समान समय प्रॉब्लम ढाई जो आमे खाली गोटे जगह रे माडटे खाइले हम जानिया कथा जदी बाय चांस एमिति होउची आमे 2-3 लोक को आगरु रेडी कर दितवा गीतटा गायबा पे जदी आमे समस्त
सी रामनारायण इंस्ट्रूमेंटल सुने बोलते
हां ना
इंस्ट्रूमेंटल सुने बोलतला
से कोन होउची आज जतला आमे गाइले कार आगो सुबुतला कार पछे सुबुतला तो आपण सेटा को भी रेडी की थांतु जे जदी ऑडियो वीडियो हेलानी आपण निजे गाई देबे सर आपण निजे गाई देबे किछ असुविधा नहीं सर सब दिन को रेडी की थिवार अछि
सर अल्टीमेट करंट
हां गोटे अल्टरनेटिव जिंसटा पाकर रेडी की रखतिले भलो
है ना आपण करदिन मोटिवेशन स्पीकर हो ना
मु बढ़िया कहबी
हां सेति में
एबे कोनती जे देवानंद है ना सबे नरका रहि गेले मु कहूनी
ना बढ़िया लॉग आउट हेतु की
नहीं
आपण गोटे मोटिवेशन स्पीकर हेले हमन गुटी एनर्जी मिलियो
नहीं मु मोटिवेशनल बढ़िया कहि परिबी
पूर्ण टिके भाई ना मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर ले पैसा किने आसे को दूर को
आपको सुधा मु अलगा कहबी बढ़िया कहबी राति रे कहबी संग रे बसी थुआ कहबी
सेति में मु कहली परे आपन बोल दिन
काली पूर्ण कहला कोन भाई ना मोटिवेशनल कोन रख जस रोज सदाळ काय केते पाठ पढिया रे सुडिया खाली सी वाला फास्ट क्वेश्चन तार पूर्ण
भाई ना कोन करिया मु सर नाम दी तो गंगा सर के नाम दी तो
नहीं
भाई ना मु तांकर 5टा प्रोग्राम अटेंड करछि एटा फिफ्थ प्रोग्राम बुझली हां सब प्रोग्राम जार भाई ना
ତାପରେ ଗୋଟେ ସଦାବେଳେ ଆମେ ଇଏ ପାଇ ବୋଲି କାହିଁକି ଉତ୍ତର ଇଏ କରିବା ବୋଲି
so but today ଆଜିର ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ ଟା ଭଲ ଥିଲା ଆଜିର ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ ଟା ମୁଁ ପୁରା ରହିଛି କିନ୍ତୁ ଭଲ ଲାଗିଲା ଆଜିର ପ୍ରୋଗ୍ରାମ ଟା
ଡାବେ ଭାଇନା ଜଏନ କରିଥିଲେ କାଇଁ କୋଣ ପଳେଇଲେ କି
କିଏ
ଡାବେ ଭାଇନା ଜଏନ କରିଥିଲେ ତ
ଡାବେ ଭାଇନାଙ୍କର ଖାଇବା ଟାଇମ ହେଇଗଲା
ସାର୍ ଶୁଣନ୍ତୁ ଆମର ସୂର୍ଯ୍ୟ ନାଡି ଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ନାଡି ରହୁଛି ସାର୍ ଆମର ଯୋଉ ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ମିଟିଂ ଥିଲା ସାର୍ ବ୍ରହ୍ମପୁରରେ जो मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर थे जो ओम शांति जो आसले
अच्छा
ओम शांति वाला सर मोर हेतु होनी से जो गोटे हमर जस्ट गोटे हम बसिले तार आपण सूर्य नाडु चंद्र नाडी संगे संगे चेंज कर देले हम आखि बुझला भितरे कंसंट्रेशन हेतु अछि ना
नहीं मन नहीं मोर हे सेटा त हमर तिरुपति पत्र बढ़िया कर दबो तिरुपति बढ़िया करियो सेटा त्रिपति हमको कहीदब कौ समय नाकरे कौ नाकरे निश्वास बाहर घर बाहर से कह
जस्ट गोटे पार्श्व परिवर्तन कले भी हम सर आप शोई पड़े गोटे साइड जोटा अच्छी माने सूर्य नाडु चंद्र नाडी चेंज कर पारे किंतु से जोटे आप बसले भीतर जो चेंज कले आप जो समस्त कंसंट्रेशन थिला जो मेन टॉपिक ऊपर डायरेक्ट टैक्स ऊपर बुझले ना गोटे सी दी जन आसते आई थिंक इन टीवी टावर बुझले
किरण
अच्छा अच्छा
से जो जीएसटी मीटिंग हेतला तो हमर चार्टर्ड
जीएसटी मीटिंग माने हमर एनुअल रिटर्न इमिदि गोटे टेंशन ने थिले
से दिन हम चार्टर्ड
समस्त सुजन सर
किरण आगेतले किरण
डाकितिना से दिन राइट
हां
बरमपुर रे वर्तमान सी जणे अछंदी मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर
सर सर
तो से कहउछंदी भलो भलो कहंदी हो आज गोटे सबुठ बड़ सरप्राइजिंग हला विद्या बालन को बापा
नहीं तांको विद्या बालन केतरा प्रोग्राम अटेंड कोइची हम मानले अटेंड कोइची से प्रोग्राम जाक मत आछि
हां
बिकॉज़ विद्या बालन येटा लगी पीआई बालन लगी फिल्म सर्किट तांको बहुत 3-4 टा आछन
अच्छा अच्छा
वेरी सीरियस एक्टिंग सर तार गोटे एक्टिंग देखिए विद्या बालन रो आपण गोटे माने जियर एक्टिंग देखिबे गोटे नेगेटिव रोल रे देखिबे जो एक्टिंग देखिबे से एक्सपर्ट तार गोटे माने आपण देखोन विद्या बालन रो
हला कोन आज तो हमें माने विद्या बालन को बापा को संगे हमें बसिले हमर विद्या बालन चिना परिचय हे गेला कोन
काली अजित पाडी फोन कोइ की विद्या बालन कोइयो
मु कथा हिजिबे हो कोन अशोक भाईना को रेफरेंस साथे भी कथा हिजिबे
नेक्स्ट मीटिंग रे गेस्ट भाईना
ने भलो होला एटा भी गोटे हम जानले ना
यस सर
माने गोटे केबे केबे दरकार पड़ले मते हमें किरण जी को कहि परिबा ठीक है हम भाई रिक्वेस्ट करू
सेटा हमर पीआर बालन के पीआर
मु एटा जानि नथि मते एकदम लास्ट मोमेंट रे से कहले जे माने आछचंदी बोली
नेक्स्ट टाइम हेमा मालिनी
भल लागियो कि तुमको भागीरथी
आ ड्रीम गर्ल नाम सर
नहीं दी जन ना पड़तिला तो जण हेला आ जण
तमे व्यस्त हो तम पे भलो ये करबा हला तो लेट अस एंड द मीटिंग
ओके
थैंक यू गुड नाइट नमस्कार ज्ञान भाईना जुआर
गुड नाइट
ब्रह्मा नमस्कार
भाईना नमस्कार
नमस्कार बाय बाय गुड नाइट
ओके गुड नाइट